just saw fucking what's it called today? I saw Return of the Jedi to get fucking the taste out of.
All right, save it, Rick. We're live, Rick. We're live. We're doing live.
All right, go live.
All right.
Quarantine mini-series.
Yep. Yeah, let's see if we're working here. I think we're live. We're on the channel right now. Yep. All right, save it,
yeah.
Rick. We're live, Rick. We're live.
All right, cool.
We're doing
live.
All right. So, welcome to the start of the show.
Quarantine mini-series.
Yep. Yeah, let's see if we're working here.
Turn your volume down, Ray.
I know I'm doing it. Well, all right. Now, welcome. All right, now we're starting for real. All right, welcome to SF Company Hour. This is the number 24. We're almost to that special 25th issue, but we have something special here today. Our special guest.
Yeah, special.
Special. It's long time coming. The newly shaven. I don't know what to think of this. Mr. Womack, Mr. Miguel Robert Swift. Welcome to the show. Finally,
Ray Gonzilla.
Ray Doomzilla. Thank you very much.
He's going old school. He's bringing back the Ray Gon.
Ray Gonzilla.
What's up, Mr. Miguel Swift? Welcome to the channel. Probably the oldest person I know, oldest friend I know. We grew up that's how we bonded, reading comics early on, like the old Marvel DC eras in the 80s. So that's kind of how me and Miguel became friends. So welcome to the channel, Miguel. Yeah.
And we were in the same class, so.
Yeah. Well, there's other people in that class too. They weren't fucking nerds. Miguel tried to hide it for a long time that he was a fucking nerd.
Don't mention any names. I went through all my stuff. I found a couple of yearbooks from good old Douglas.
The good old days.
The good old.
Actually found the comic.
Good old days.
Actually found the comic we worked on back in elementary school. Yeah.
Hey, I still got it somewhere. We could do it. We still could. You want to print it out? I say go digital.
Proper. Let's not have that fight now. Welcome, Rick. How you doing?
I'm good.
I like that hair. Your hair and the part in your hair right there looks nice. Classic. Yeah. Everybody's doing something weird with their hair now.
Just trying to keep it nice and tight.
Hoit and toit. Tight like a tiger.
Tight like a tiger.
So Mr. Womack, tell us about yourself. So what makes you a geek? What brings you to the geek table? You try to be cool, but you're not.
I can hear you now.
Are you pretending not to hear that question?
I didn't hear it. Serious.
Why are you calling from like the 1990s? What's your internet, man? Come on, step up a game. Man.
You know what's funny is I think it's like a 300. It's like a 300 connection, and it's acting like you're on fucking 5 megabits or.
Tell Vinny to get off his porn site and fucking let you do your internet.
Oh, he's in Louisiana.
So the question was, what makes you a geek? What brings you to the geek table?
Shit, what doesn't make me a geek? But now it's cool to be a geek. A few years ago, it wasn't cool to be a geek. Now it's like everybody wants the geeks. So,
yeah, it's cool now.
It's cool now.
Yeah, no one knows.
Geeks before when it wasn't cool claiming to be a geek.
We were living that life a long time before that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean. Shit, what doesn't? I enjoy video games, like comics, like comic movies, like movies. I mean, I don't play none of those weird ass card games though.
No Magic the Gathering for you?
Man, no fucking Magic, no.
No Pokemon?
Nothing's wrong with that.
No World.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Although I haven't played Fortnite for like 6 months thanks to my son, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I couldn't get into Fortnite. They have you play the X-Force characters.
I got the bundle. Yes, I'll tell you, I'm nerded out.
You play Fortnite?
I play Fortnite.
Who are you?
Dude, you know what? I hated Fortnite. I haven't even played it, and then my son got it, and like my son is, I'm getting old when I'm like getting hip because of my 7-year-old son.
He's very competitive, Miguel. He's like, I'm gonna kill you now. Watch.
He's putting me on. My son is putting me on game. Yeah. And the Deadpool, they still got Deadpool, so you gotta download it. You can get Deadpool. Deadpool's on there.
So we got some chats. Big Leo, Vincent Chevali in the house. Nice.
Oh shit.
He's alive. He's alive. Y'all about to get negative reviews with Womack. Yeah.
Well, get your views up. What do you mean?
All right, our subs are at 143, so we'll see you after this if we go. Plus or negative.
Leo's gonna leave just to spite us.
He's gonna get all his postal worker friends to leave us.
Just call someone in India to make all those fake, fake subs.
Yeah,
you got 1,000? Oh,
I get those messages like, oh, hey, oh, your channel's great. You should have more subscribers. Like, nah, I don't think so, buddy.
No. Yeah, it'll be 144 by the time the show's over. So.
Womack using that AOL dial-up connection. Yeah.
Am I skipping? Is it skipping and jumping and doing all that?
It's a little better now. It just looks like fucking yeah. It looks like you downloaded a trailer in 1999.
We were just talking about that. They got the LimeWire. Got the LimeWire cracking.
I missed the LimeWire, man. That was the shit.
So
how's your quarantining going, man?
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of my son, he should be in bed, but he's
sorry.
All right.
For a second.
It's all right if you got the right stuff. I want to know what the statistics are as far as like if the domestic violence went up because there was
domestic violence has gone up according to some of the cops I talked to.
I don't doubt it.
Sure, everybody's getting their ass kicked right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Children, everyone, fuck. Everybody's sick of each other.
Yeah, for sure. I don't doubt it.
Are you trying to tell us you're getting abused right now? Is that what you're?
Yeah, well.
Is this your cry for help?
In my own subtle way.
Internet, help him, please.
Yeah.
Get him out of that.
Yeah, dude, shit. It's cool. But what sucks is I can't smoke. So, because of my job, I get random. Even though I don't know how good it's gonna be now because we're all fucking at home, but still.
Yeah, I don't think nothing's gonna be happening for normal for a while.
Oh man, everyone's gonna go broke and fucking go Mad Max and shit by like.
Yep, it's happening. Once they close the supermarkets and shit, you can't go buy food and shit. That's when people are gonna really start going fucking insane.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Talking about this for years. Except it's supposed to be zombies, not fucking regular people looking for fucking toilet paper.
Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed. I was hoping for zombies too, not the fucking fast ones, but the slow ones.
Yeah, no, easily fucking fucking Big Leo Womack looks like he's being interviewed from jail. This is fucking like an episode of Tiger King. Wolf King.
There's Alex not caring about San Francisco comic book company.
Better share was better.
I changed rooms. I'm right in front of the fucking shit. Let's see if it's better.
There you go. Yeah, actually, like sit on the fucking on the fucking tower.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. All right. So yeah, cool. All right. What about you, Ricardo? How you holding up?
Dude, it's getting crazy out there now. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody's covering up, but they're the people who are not, and they're just acting like assholes about it. Like they'll be sneezing, coughing on purpose. I'm like, are you guys doing this shit on purpose or what? So
just all you gotta do is wear a fucking scarf over your face. You don't even have to do like some elaborate fucking Marty Scroll fucking mask. You just need a fucking simple fucking.
I might start wearing that shit to work, man.
It's not even coronavirus. It's 5G. It's the 5G going up.
It's all about 5G.
They're pumping all them waves in the air, screwing us up.
Like they just don't care.
It's like Cell, like fucking that Stephen King book. Except we're catching the flu instead of turning into fucking mindless zombies.
That's another thing. I don't read books. I'm illiterate. I'm only on the internet. I read on the internet. If it's not online, I don't fucking read it.
I have Spotify read to me and shit. I just get the books on tape.
There you go. Fucking fall asleep. Anyway, I don't know. What about you, Rayzilla? It's Ray Doomzilla now.
That's right. That's right. Stepping up. Yeah, I've evolved. That's my next phase in Pokemon evolution. Yeah. Bring the doom, man.
From Raggin to Ray Doomzilla.
From Raggin to riches.
Final evolution.
There you go.
It's evolution, baby. I'm all right. It's been a
Uno and fucking. I'm doing Star Wars puzzles and shit. Like it's complete madness right now.
Now fucking all hell's breaking loose. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just saying it was some rough spots, man. You get a little fucking, a little depression sets in, but you kind of just kind of accept your fate, and this is what life is going to be like for a fucking while. You just kind of have to deal with it, like fuck, you can't really do much. You can like be miserable or just fucking live your life, man. Like even though it's not much of a life. No doing drugs on the channel, Rick. Goddamn it, kids, watch this.
I'm vaping, bro. That's not drugs.
No vaping on the channel. Do it all. Bad Rick.
I'm a fucking rebel. Not rebel.
You're no, I know rebel.
I'm not
You're
rebel.
No rebel.
rebel.
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Oh Jesus. Sorry, chaotic. I knew it.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's more. Let's see. Naylor saw The Lighthouse last night. Crazy and a little confusing. Visually awesome. What do you guys reading and watching? We'll get to that, Alex. All right, just start a show. Stop trying to produce.
Dude, has Alex forgot the format? I mean, what's going on here? We'll get to that later, Alex.
Alex is gonna want to call in. Long time listener, first time caller.
Yeah,
Hondo is okay. Hondo is alive, folks.
Trying to. I had a bottle of tequila somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna have my first podcast with you jerks and fucking not be drunk or fucking. I gotta do something.
Hey, I fucking left my bottle of Jaeger at work, man. I was hella pissed.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. Ooh, shit.
Get you some syrup.
Some syrup.
All right, so let's jump into some news this week. Rick, you got any topics for us this week?
Let me check it out. And I kind of was posting all through the group. The newly formed group.
Well, the big news, I guess we can start off talking about is the canceling of the San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah,
everybody kind of knew that was going to happen.
It's canceling like this year, not remaking, not
rebooting,
and they're not going to reboot.
Straight up,
it's such a big one. You can't really like reschedule it in the year because it's just a big event. You have to either not have it or wait till next year.
Yeah, because if you reschedule it, you'd have to reschedule it the following year, right? It'll be too close together, right? Because when's Comic-Con usually?
Usually lasts like mid to late July.
Oh yeah, see, if they date it for like something like November or December, they're still gonna have to come out with another Comic-Con 6 months later. So
I guess it's an L. Just fucking, it's a wash, dude.
This year is a wash, really. So any major events like that are gonna be canceled. If you have more than a couple hundred people, it's gonna be fucking canceled. But it's
like fucking thousands of people going to that thing, dude. Like not like 2004 when we fucking set it off. That was a shit. Fucking.
It was still big at that point, but it wasn't like fucking. It wasn't what it was now. What it is now, just like fucking insane.
Now it's.
So it's I wonder if they're gonna just release the trailer. Like usually they have the trailers they show there. Are they gonna just release them straight to online? Are they gonna?
Why not?
Yeah, might as well because
everyone's home. Everyone's gonna see them. You know what I mean? Fuck, not like
they could do a lot of like everybody's doing the fucking at home panels and shit. They can just do like fucking hey, sign up and watch the fucking watch this and god damn, what the hell is that? Who's got a wind tunnel going on?
You know what? That might be me because hold on, let me see if
Jesus I can. Christ. It's a professional organization, Rick.
Sorry, dude. My camera's right next to the fan. Better?
Kinetic. Yes, much better. It doesn't sound like you're on a fucking motorcycle anymore.
Yeah, sorry about that. My computer fan is running right next to that.
So yeah, no, I think they're gonna have release these trailers, release some of these panels and shit. Like just release them online. Fucking, it's
but everyone. See, the thing is, they got an advantage too. It's like everyone's home, so it's like people are gonna watch this shit, So fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, it might kind of disrupt the flow of what trailers are gonna release because a lot of the shit that is coming out was supposed to come out this year is gonna be moved to next year, and some of the shit that was coming out next year is gonna get moved to the next year. So everything's getting pushed around. So they probably don't even know what these dates are gonna be next year.
Yeah, they can show a trailer for it, but the date attached to the trailer is not necessarily going to be the day it comes out.
At some point, they're gonna.
Oh, this thing put the fuck to everything.
Yeah.
I mean, because I was just on Matrix. I'm glad I did Matrix while I did, because I mean they completely shut that down.
So Mr. Swift over here he works on movie sets and he actually was finally working on a good movie, and he got and he got shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Does
not
the
giving
curse-
any.
does-
Not
Does
giving
that
any.
continue the curse?
Yeah. We'll talk about the curse in a little bit. Don't worry.
I snuck myself in the second to last episode of Silicon Valley too.
You can see his penis.
In
Yeah.
the back of my head through the tinted window.
Whipped it out.
Yeah.
So without giving it any spoilers or anything, how's the set looking for the Matrix?
I mean, they pretty much just shot downtown. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's pretty much all it was. And
So it's Matrix World shit that they were doing.
yeah, I mean, it's the same shit, hanging from wires, jumping from buildings, fucking cars blowing up, and just same shit.
You say that so passe.
Yeah,
These motherfuckers flying around in the air, buildings blowing up, yeah.
Hanging through
Helicopters, fuck whatever.
I mean,
It's another day in fucking downtown San Francisco, yeah.
I mean, it's the shit they've been doing in all the movies. I mean, nothing's really changed. Just the concept they're doing. And unfortunately, I signed the NDS. And since you put my real name out here, I was like, I got to be quiet now. Juan Sandoval or something, I could probably spill the beans. But.
Oh, you're still Womack then, all right?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you go.
See, Womack is right there. I put Womack right
There he
there.
is.
It's your online alias, all right?
But it's cool. I will say that it's a little bit different than the previous ones. I would say story wise and everything. It's like a continuation, like it's still kind of in the same world, but it's like a completely different story. I will say that.
Like version 2 or something?
I mean, I don't know. I'll just leave it at
Because
that.
I kind of think of it as like
No spoilers.
I think of it as like the computer world. So you know how they have one version of Windows, then somewhere down the line they completely revamp it. It's still Windows, but it's just a completely new fucking program. Completely.
It's like I said, it's all the story and the concept is completely well. Yeah, I'm trying to word it how I don't really say nothing, but kind of give you like a gist of it. But it's
Spoilers.
No spoilers, Rick. Goddamn.
No spoilers.
Yeah. Oh, really get him fired. He's like, yeah. Hey, go ahead, start smoking all you want. You're not coming back. He's just gonna send you a fucking blunt. Like, here you go. That's your fucking pink slip. That's your fucking pink slip. Just a blunt. Like, here, you don't need to worry about this anymore.
There you go. You don't worry about nothing. I'm go back. I'll work at Best Buy. But yeah, no. But I would just say, I mean, it's like I don't know. It's the same like concept, but it's a completely different story. And yeah, I mean, it's cool. Like I snuck and read some of the scripts and stuff, and like some of the sides, but some of the stuff is actually like kind of cool. But
did you get to see Keanu on set?
Yeah.
Hey, I just have one question. Does he still have? Is he like clean shaven, or does he have like the John Wick shit going?
He looks like John Wick because they were filming that like right next.
Yeah, I mean they have photos and stuff online.
It's like,
stuff. Like,
he looks like John Wick. He's like.
He still looks like John Wick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta see part 2 now. I've seen part 3. Part 3 is pretty sick. I like
part 3 is fucking cold, dude. John Wick, dude.
Yeah, man.
That first like 30 minutes is fucking cold.
Oh,
It's fucking brutal, dude. I love that shit.
When he was beating that dude's ass with that book, I was like, oh yeah, that was the shit there.
I gotta watch that tonight.
Yeah, it's good.
Dude, it's,
you haven't seen it? You haven't seen the third one?
I still haven't seen 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah, they're both really good, but third one's fucking amazing.
Well, look, it's your time to catch up now. Fuck.
Well, Rick is essential, so Rick is still working.
Oh, is
he? He's finally essential.
And they got me pulling like more hours, and I have to do more work. Not like the one thing that's nice is I'm about to train a new manager. So
I guess who's getting all the shit work. All right.
I don't even know what the hell.
Well, no, I'm not going to give him shit work, because it's an employee right now who's actually getting promoted. So and she knows how I try to run shit. So hopefully, and she's great. So I just hope everything works out in the end. So I need help. I fucking need help.
Yeah. No, we are.
Yeah. So all right, some other news. Looks like in the comic book world, anyways. It looks like they're gonna like start trying to distribute comics again in May.
I saw that, dude.
So some companies are gonna circumvent the whole Diamond distributor and go like direct. I'm not sure, directly to the comic shops.
Why? What happened before?
Well, they shut down production. They shut down distribution when all this shit went down because all the shops had to close up. But there's some shops that are doing door pickup, like phone order, door pickup and shit. So they're gonna start back up again in May. Well, at least attempt to. So they're gonna start, kind of rolling out like ways to get comics to people because people need their fucking comics.
Just they could probably just do that shit like 3 or 4 people in at a time. You know what I mean? And just
call ahead. They'd be like, hey, I need that Spider-Man, Batman, and whatever trade paperback, and come pay for it and fucking pick it up and get out.
Yeah, but the fucked up part is not all of these shops are doing that. Like some of the smaller shops aren't, and
well, they're not doing it yet.
Some of the bigger shops are taking advantage of that shit.
Yeah. Well, people have loyalty to the shops and shit, so they'll if you have posts at certain spots, you're gonna wait, but. I think a lot of shops are going to be like trying to like work it out where people want to get their books, and especially nowadays like all you can do is like chill and like fucking read comics and fucking this is like a prime time to be a fucking comic geek because you have all this free time now.
You got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you can catch up. I haven't. I mean, the last time I bought a comic was fucking actually like it was like last year when they were splitting up when they were kind of splitting up the superhero. Well, Marvel anyway. I don't know what the hell DC's doing because I don't really read DC.
DC doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, so I mean,
nothing's changed.
Marvel's doing too much bullshit too. So, but when they were splitting, like when they had Falcon and Captain America, and they kind of had I don't know what the hell that event was. It was like a couple years ago. Like
wait. It was an event. Was it Civil War?
Secret War.
They were having like alternate versions.
Oh, was it Generations?
I think it was something like that.
Yeah, it was like the old guard met the new guard or some shit. Like they were.
Exactly.
Yeah, like old Hawkeye met young Hawkeye or some shit like that. Like Captain America.
Was getting back. I mean, fuck, it ain't because I stopped buying comics like. And my last series was Onslaught. That should fucking tell you there.
It's like mid-90s. Who's raging in the background?
Oh, I'm watching Train to Busan.
This guy again.
God damn it, Rick.
Thanks.
You really thought Womack was going to be the problem, but no, it's Rick.
It usually is.
All the signs pointed to Womack, but no.
It's fucking going downhill fast.
I'm taking that essential shit to the head too quick, man. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, we got some more chats in. Big Leo 415. Last Dance was sick. Yeah, I want to watch that. I heard it's I heard everybody saying it's really good. The Michael Jordan documentary. Like they filmed the last championship season. So it's like they got a in-depth. They've been teasing that shit for like a year too. I remember the trailers for that came out like last year. So yeah, I heard it's really good. I kind of want to wait until they're all out and like binge it all at once. But I'm excited about that.
Well, dude, that's someone's like fucking like 30 years of footage, dude. Fuck.
Well, it was just for that. No, they sat on that footage for that. What was it? 96 was the last Bulls championship.
98.
98. Yeah. So that's already fucking 20 years. Let's see. Alerb.
Old now. You should.
Man, I've known you since fucking what? 87, 88.
First grade, whenever that was.
Like 88.
I don't even remember anymore.
Jesus Christ, old motherfuckers. Let's see. Alerb. That's gonna screw comic shops. They don't let the stores open their doors. Yep. Bo Strickland. Sup, guys? Hello, Bo. Somebody taught Bo the computer. Wow, look at that.
Or is it just specifically?
What is this contraption you call a computer?
What's this computer thing? So yeah, that's it's all right. So what other news we got, Rick?
AMC is going to be it's a good thing. AMC is going to be showing the first season of Creepshow, which
when does that start?
I thought was great.
When does that start?
I think it started actually. I think I might have saw that on my YouTube TV just the other day. Yesterday.
I guess
so it could
the
be
Creepshow?
Yeah, Creepshow.
It was on Shudder, wasn't it, or some shit?
It was on Shudder, but now
it's on AMC.
They're bringing it to AMC, the first season.
Yeah, I'm excited about. How many episodes?
What happened? Because AMC is probably struggling for shows.
Let's just put that shit to rest. Like, you're not fucking with Creepshow 2. Like, just get that shit all the way out.
First Creepshow is amazing.
May 4th. May 4th.
How many episodes?
I think it's 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched the Tar Monster and the Wooden Indian.
6-hour-long episodes.
Well, say that again, Miguel.
I said I watched the Tar Monster and that fucking Wooden Indian. Hey,
Nah, the dude who was hitchhiking too, man. Motherfucker got blasted by the fucking lady.
Yeah,
That shit was good. How many stories was that first one? Was it 4?
the first one.
The first one had like I think it was like four main ones, and like didn't they have like a one mini one or something?
In the first
Yeah, I think the whole wrap up. But what about the second one? The second one had 4. It had the Indian, it had the tar in the lake. The lady got 3. It was only 3.
I think it was the tar dude, the lake, and the hitchhiker. Unless there was another one. I just remember.
Yeah, I can't remember the last one if there is one. I think I like the story. The best story is out of 2, but I think I like 1 overall because it was like 4.
I think 1 was executed better. I like 2, but I think 1 was more of a more put together film.
Yeah. Well,
I watched Creepshow 2 before Creepshow 1. I watched Evil Dead 2 before Evil Dead 1.
Yeah,
so
same.
I like fuck, I was backwards with a lot of.
It's kind of hard to go back and like watch. I have to go back against our stance against Conan, the Conan movies, man. The first one's way better than Destroyer.
Kick your ass.
I know. It's kind of we I was on your side for a long time.
A fucking webcam right now.
Dude, it's so much bad, dude. Like it's so like first of all, they fucked up making the second one PG-13. Like that's the way they get all like censored and shit. Like the first one has fucking Arnold's banging all kinds of chicks and like he's decapitating fucking snakes and shit.
Yeah.
Like blood and violence.
It's actually like a fucking. It's like an actual Conan movie. Like the other one just seems like it's Red Sonja Part 2 or some shit. It's like really?
Yes, I mean, but dude, you can't mess with the music of fucking Conan the Destroyer, dude.
Yeah, I agree. I give you that point. Yeah.
Like sick on that, dude. Like,
dude.
Yeah, of course. What's his name's gonna chime in?
The wizard, dude. No, I like the characters in the. Well, better.
Yeah, the side character. Yeah, I give you that. The side characters are way better in the second movie for sure.
Oh yeah, fucking the fucking was it
the wizard was cold.
Yeah, the wizard and the little thief dude.
I forgot his name. That dude was cool. He like died before he was supposed to make Ninja Turtles. Remember he was supposed to be Splinter.
Mako? Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, he would have been perfect Master Splinter.
Oh yeah, the voice for Master Splinter. Yeah, Mako was sick, dude.
So pretty much the dude that played Splinter is doing an impression of that dude, pretty much.
Yeah.
Did you guys even see? Look, I'll do a fucking confession. I fucking watched the new Ninja Turtle movies, and honestly, I actually like the fucking second one. So y'all can kiss my ass if you.
The second one, right?
I haven't watched it. I haven't
kind of like it too.
I was pissed off at the first one, man.
Huh?
Bebop and Rocksteady kind of made it good enough for me to watch. You know, I was happy as fuck.
Yeah. I mean,
I hate their designs, man.
They had Crane, they had this fucking robot. Like I was like, oh fuck.
The designs are horrible.
I had the body robot. I had Krang. They gave me the Pterodome.
Yeah.
I mean,
designs,
what else?
First of all, they're way too big. The designs are way too big.
That.
Like, so awkward. I hate their little fucking designs of the characters. Like they're wearing like
they're hunched over. They're way too fucking big.
Yeah, they're way. Yeah,
like
they should be smaller. Well, they're like ninjas. First of all,
they're supposed to be small. Yeah, they're supposed to be.
Well, ninjas, man. Ninjas? What? Japanese, right? Japanese people are tiny, right? So ninjas should be small. Right?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Wrestlers.
A bunch of Rey Mysterios, right?
Raphael looked like fucking Super Shredder from fucking Ninja.
No, if those 4 would have went against Super Shredder would have got super fucked up.
Hey, no one fucks with Kevin Nash, all right?
Have you seen how big Leonardo was? He'll fucking kick his ass.
Little fucking bunch of angly Hulk fucking running around. I don't know.
That was one of my least favorite ones, Leonardo. But no, I like you said, they had
that's fucked up, man.
They had the garbage truck in there and fucking shot the manhole.
They shot the manhole covers. I mean, dude, they other than the designs being all fucked up, I think they actually gave me a more than decent Ninja Turtles movie.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I guess I gotta watch that one.
That shit, like
the only thing, Baxter Stockman. I mean,
if
it would have been like somebody like Kevin Hart who's short as shit, I would have been cool. But I'm like, for real, dude, Tyler Perry, come on.
Anyone but Medea, Medea.
So all right, some other news we got. So confirmed finally. This was rumored a few months ago. Doctor Strange 2 being directed by the great Sam Raimi. I think I'm pretty excited about this news. Sam Raimi, you know, he's a great director, especially if they're going with the horror kind of vibe for this movie. So Womack, what do you think of this news? Sam Raimi directing Doctor Strange 2. What would you think of the first Doctor Strange?
I like the first Doctor Strange. I generally like all the Marvel movies, except for like Iron Man 3. I thought that was kind of shitty. Everyone liked that, but I thought that fucking like, I don't know.
Whack as shit.
Like the first Thor movie was like, eh.
Yeah, the first Thor movie in Asgard was cool, and then they went to Earth and fucked it up.
Yeah, like, so, I mean.
Second one was.
Doctor Strange is cool. Doctor Strange is cool. I like
that. I wasn't a huge fan of Doctor Strange. I'm not a big fan of the character, really, but, you know.
Yeah, a little the Inception shit going on, but I mean, other than that.
I thought it was they went kind of whack with the magic shit. They should have went more all balls out with the magic. They kind of just went like kind of generic, we're just going to do these like simple fucking spells and shit. Like,
and it took them like a week to master everything, so I mean that was kind of.
Well, they didn't really tell you how much time he was spent in the thing.
It felt like fucking a few days. But.
Yeah.
Well, time is relative in like the way they kind of. Not time. I don't know if different realities the time is skewed or whatever. But he could have just went to a different reality, learned all his shit, and then came back.
No, I didn't get that from it. It was more. It seemed a little more linear. It just seemed a little more linear with that, like have him go through this and do that, and then go back and learn this, and then come back to the present. And fucking yeah.
He became the Southerner Supreme very fast.
Southerner Supreme.
He did.
Yeah, I actually liked him better in Infinity War. I thought his character was way better in Infinity War. Cumberbatch.
I like both. I mean, like I said, like Marvel's kicking ass.
I think some of the Marvel movies are a little overrated. Like the last few ones, like like fucking Guardians 2, I did not like. Ant-Man 2 did not like.
That was all right. I like Ant-Man 2.
Guardians 2 was decent. I wouldn't say I didn't like it.
First of all, it was too jokey.
I think Captain Marvel is probably the only movie that I was like, kind of with it.
I just recently seen it all the way. I've seen bits and pieces.
I like Captain Marvel. I thought that movie got unjustified shit.
Not really. No, I think it deserved all the shit it got.
You and your
Jesus Christ.
Toxic masculinity.
I didn't really
once again,
there's a whole lot of that shit in there, other than like her beating up on fucking dudes.
Well, she's a chick that doesn't smile, so automatically, men have to hate her.
That had nothing to do with it. I thought she was great. I just thought the storyline they gave her was kind of shit. That's all it was for me. I mean, shit. So now she's playing like intergalactic peacekeeper with Earth, and I'm like, all right, no, I want you to go out there and fuck some shit up. But I don't blame that on the character of Captain Marvel. I blame that on the writers for giving her the story arc they did.
Yeah.
And a lot of people they complained she was too powerful and shit.
They overpowered her for sure.
Did they really? I mean, because Captain Marvel was always kind of like she was always, what I mean?
She was powerful, but she's not like fucking, beating the shit out of
omnipotent.
Yeah, I think with how they solved that problem with Captain Marvel being too powerful, just get a little Rogue action in there, absorb some of that power from her. And that's how you introduce fucking Rogue and make Rogue a badass like she is in the comic. Give her some of fucking Captain Marvel's power, her flight and fucking super strength.
Yeah, and that was
so easy, dude. It's right. It writes itself, man.
She's gonna hold on. She's gonna hold on to her for like a prolonged amount of time.
Well, in the comic, she held on to her and she kind of gained some of her memory and shit, like kind of gained some of her essence. So that's why she was like conflicted, and that's why she went to Xavier for help to help her deal with the inner demons of Carol Danvers. She was in a coma for a while after that.
There you go. Just throw her ass in the coma. There you go. Problem solved. Here, fucking Rogue fucking takes all your shit and leaves you asleep for fucking years.
Dude, post-credit scene, fucking just have her show up at the fucking X-Mansion, fucking asking for help. Fucking, yep. And then that's how you introduce fucking Xavier and the X-Men.
Yep. So that was the rumor, I guess, is like Rogue was supposed to be, I guess, the first X-Men, the first appearance of an X-Men in the actual Marvel.
Yeah. I think that's the way to go, man. That's a good way to introduce and
yeah, why not?
And all you had to do is have mutants have been around the whole time, and fucking Xavier did some shit a few years ago to wipe the memory of everyone, fucking forget them. And that's because that's happened in the comic where they they fucking make people forget that there was actually mutants. So they can easily do that in the comic. I don't want to see, they just introduced mutants. This is a new thing. So that doesn't explain Apocalypse or Wolverine, who've been around forever, has mutants. So yeah, mutants have always been here. They just we were hidden. They were hidden from it.
Look, Marvel will be good with me I don't want no goddamn Ivan Ooze as Apocalypse. I don't want a Spark Cloud as fucking Galactus.
Yes.
Sandman. Like I don't want. You know what I mean? Like I don't want Doom fucking playing Marco Polo. Like get out of here with all that shit.
Marco. Oh, Susan. Hello.
Oh, Susan.
Oh man, so bad. I just want to see you right, Doctor Doom, man. That's all I want.
Fantastic Four, like
good Fantastic Four movie, man. Yeah, supposedly. So another tidbit about this week. There was I guess Krasinski had a meeting with Marvel, and of course the big rumor about Krasinski is Mr. Fantastic. So
yeah, Reed Richards, yeah, and Emily Blunt is supposed to be on.
Yeah, that's I think a real married couple will be perfect because they're like the quintessential married couple in comic books. So yeah, if you want to get a real couple, Emily Blunt's cute.
They look the part though. I mean, I'd
buy they look like
Blunt as Invisible Woman.
Yeah, and Krasinski looks like a big fucking dork.
He's cool too. That girl's cool. Krasinski's kind of a dork, but she's cool.
No, Krasinski, he's like a perfect like Reed Richards, like a big fucking dorky motherfucker.
And please, and stop with this prosthetic bullshit. Like just fucking CG him. CG him right. I shouldn't say CG because they CG'd the last thing. But he was,
they forgot to put pants on the motherfucker.
Yeah, come on. Like Ang Lee's fucking naked Hulk, dude. Like just throw the fucking purple shorts on and call it a day. Like, try to complicate shit too much.
All right, so we got some more chats coming in here. J Rowe, sup fellas? It's the kid, the kid. What's up, kid? How you doing? Let's see. Bo Strickland on the interwebs. Big Leo, what's up, kid? First Conan is way better. Let's see. Malik, yeah. Keanu as Ghost Rider rumor.
No.
I could see him playing. What was the rumor? Like Neymar.
Keanu's Neymar. I don't see him being intense enough to play Neymar.
Yeah. You gotta have definitely some gravitas. Well, you can't be just. But I could picture it like him just being fucking Neymar.
I could see him, but as soon as he talks, I'm not gonna buy it.
Because Neymar is a fucking prick.
Well, you might as well throw Momoa out as fucking Aquaman. That's the fucking case.
Hey, you can go both sides, man. You can go both.
No, not like that. Not that kind of character.
Is Big Leo, is Deadpool really on the movie poster or is that fan made? I haven't seen it, so it's probably fan made. Doctor Strange.
I watched Deadpool with my son, the first one.
Wow, that's
it's one of my great father.
All that shit. Remember all the shit we were watching in fucking your house, fucking 7 or 8 years old? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your kid's fucking doing fine compared to our fucking unruly asses.
Cartoons.
Cartoons.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Oh no, not the cartoons. Deep cuts. All right, moving on. Let's see. Big Leo, Doctor Strange was dope. You tripping, Ray? And stop Thor Ragnarok. I'm Thor Ragnarok. There's like 20% of it.
I agree with that. Quit hating on Ragnarok.
No. This is good founded hate.
Right? Dude, they fucked up, dude.
Planet Hulk.
Planet Hulk is an awesome storyline, dude. They turned Hulk into a joke. I like the visuals. I like Hela. I like some of the battles.
Look, they was never gonna make a Planet Hulk fucking movie, dude. Even though
we don't know that. We don't know that. They got the character now.
Oh man, no.
Very possible to do it.
It's possible, but they're not thinking that far into it because they're trying to gather. They're still trying to do that whole, that whole universe. At least they paid homage, like a.
No, the thing that happened is that I don't think they had a good enough Thor story arc. So what they did is they fucking snagged the good one in Planet Hulk and just incorporated it because they couldn't have a Hulk movie at the time.
I mean, that's probably what it was too.
And like how they turned it, like in Ragnarok too. The storyline of Ragnarok is not. They made it too jokey, man. They should have.
I don't mind jokey Thor. It made it more interesting.
I think Thor fucking made a lot of the fucking movie after they did that because he kind of, like you said, he kind of went that way after Ragnarok, showing the Avengers and what else was he in? Like the scene with him with Guardians of the Galaxy. Like if that was serious Thor, I don't think it would be that good. Like
it wouldn't fit.
With Star-Lord and all that motherfuckers is like.
He kind of acted a little bit more Star-Lord, like Thor did. I liked it.
I like it. Let's see.
Loves his beloved Hulk. He doesn't want to see no fucking justice done wrong to Hulk. That's what it is.
Exactly.
He loves Hulk too much.
I do. He's a great character. Let's see. Big Leo, Captain Marvel was cool. Big Leo, 415, message retracted. Oh shit.
Ooh,
I wonder what that was.
It was rejected.
Retracted.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see, Bo. Doom and Thing have to look right. Yeah, that's like the main, like mostly Doom because they've gotten Thing kind of right. Like Michael Chiklis is okay as the Thing. He just looked like shit. He looks like the fucking shit monster from Dogma.
Yeah, and he was like 5'6". Like, what the fuck, dude?
Well, like in the comic, like Thing is actually not that tall. Some artists interpret him as taller than most of the other
I mean,
guys.
I don't know. I like tall Thing. I don't
Yeah,
really
Thing should fucking like you should be a monster among the fucking people. He should
once he's Thing, but like Ben Grimm, I think of him
like,
being
he
short.
Be like that, you know. He needs to be almost like that bodyguard, like type fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The rugged motherfucker. So yeah.
Let's see. Big Leo, Keanu Reeves as Silver Surfer.
Well,
I
you
can
know,
see
Silver
that.
Surfer. I don't think it matters. He threw in there. They put Larry Fishburne fucking in there, and fucking that was all right.
Yeah. Well, it was it Doug Jones?
Doug Jones.
Yeah, he did the body, and then Fishburne did the voice.
Oh. And corrected. Either way, I think just throw anyone in Silver Surfer. I don't think Silver Surfer is. I mean, I don't know.
I'd want a Surfer movie, but I just think we kind of missed the boat with Thanos and the whole Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, it's not have that because Silver Surfer.
He's huge.
He's huge in that storyline. Yeah,
He's huge in that storyline.
Adam Warlock either. Like Adam Warlock.
There's so many. I mean, there's so many people that's in that whole fucking story.
Yeah,
so you gotta kind of pick.
Like,
you know what I mean? You gotta pick and choose. There's so many people.
Yeah. So yeah, they definitely missed out. But hey, you still have like room for more shit. Let's see, Bo. Can we please get Beta Ray Bill? Michelle, yeah, Beta Ray Bill. Yeah, I want to see Beta Ray Bill.
Supposed to be, I think, was supposed to be, I guess, be in Love and Thunder. Supposedly, that was rumor that he was gonna be in there. So he might.
Yeah. He's a great character, man. Like it's a weird character, but definitely like a fan loved character. Like he looks cool too, like big horse face with a hammer. Come on.
I wonder what they're gonna do with him though. Are they gonna actually? I know he looks. The best description is a horse, but he's not really a horse.
Well, it's an alien horse looking.
It's an alien horse, yeah.
Skeleton face.
And see, it all comes down to me. I want to see that, but are they gonna do it CG or are they gonna do it makeup? Because it needs to look real.
Yeah, and Stormbreaker is his Beta Ray Bill's hammer.
That's you got CG the face.
And they got Mjolnir back, so
yeah. So Thor should get Mjolnir back and fucking give fucking Stormbreaker to Beta Ray Bill, and that's how we solve that problem.
Oh, Cap has fucking Mjolnir.
After Love and Thunder, are we going forward with a female Thor now? Natalie Portman going to be Thor from now on, or is it just like a temporary?
I think she'll probably have it for a little bit. She'll be like Thor for a minute, and then fucking it will. Yeah, she'll probably get Mjolnir, and then fucking like Thor comes back, whatever, and he gets Mjolnir back, and then gives Beta Ray Bill gets fucking Stormbreaker, and everything goes back to semi-normal.
All right.
I think they need to do bring in the Fox characters now because that's pretty much all Marvel now, except for like probably a couple things.
I think Hulk is the only one they don't have like full custody of. Who else? Spider-Man, of course. No, I think they still share it with Universal. They share. That's why they can't do the Hulk movie.
No, I think Universal's letting loose though. I think they have a deal in place, just like they do with Sony.
Yeah, but how much?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think they're gonna let. I think according to the way things are going, most of these guys are letting Marvel just take control of the movie, and they're just gonna end up reaping some of the benefit too.
Why not? I mean, that's a no-brainer off the top. Like, why wouldn't
right?
You?
Like right now, Disney Marvel, they're fucking rocking the shit out of it. So
yeah.
Dude, I want to see a casino type gangster fucking Hulk movie, fucking Joe Fixit in fucking Vegas.
Mr. Fixit, yeah.
That's what I want to see that. I want to see fucking Mr. Fixit in Vegas.
Sure.
Fucking do it. Just have a fucking oh man, that'd be awesome, dude.
That'd be sick. I'd hope they make a secret, do a fucking Secret War storyline before all this phase shit.
It's gonna happen. That's gonna be the next big fucking thing. They're gonna do a Secret
War. That's the event.
When it comes out. That's the only way to especially now that they have all the characters now, they can actually do it.
Yeah, that's how you gotta bring them all in. Like,
yeah, you're gonna do it. I think it's good. You're gonna build up the Secret. They're gonna start seeing hints of like the Beyonder and like Battle World and shit. And you're gonna fucking.
Are they gonna do? Is it gonna be Secret War next, or is it gonna be like what is it? Secret Invasion?
Well, that was a rumor for a long
Because
time.
they kind of set it up. They kind of set up both actually with all the acquisitions. Because I mean, now they got Doom. You definitely can go fucking Secret Wars and shit.
Yeah, you definitely need Doom for Secret Wars.
Yeah, for sure.
You need a slow burn with Doom too. Like Doom should start off as Victor Von Doom and then get fucked up and then fucking, you know, like because Doom is such a great character because he can be the fucking biggest villain, biggest asshole in the universe, and like the biggest.
Are you gonna have him? Are you gonna have him human, like in you know, just have him human for like a movie, and then transition him in another movie?
I would start off Doom as Victor Von Doom, and then have him like fucking get fucked up, and then fucking go fucking
like
maniacal
or something like that. No,
yeah.
I'm doing that. Yeah, I mean, either way, I just get the fucking costume right, please.
Yeah, dude, like get the costume right. Like, Doom is such a great character for like this next phase. Like, because they used all the villains they could. Now, like they have to, you know, like Doom is like the guy, dude. Like Doom is like fucking beefed with every single fucking character in the Marvel universe at some point.
It's sad when fucking Roger Corman's Doom was like the best fucking Doom. Like, all the goddamn.
At least he looked like him. Fuck.
At least he looked like him. I mean, fuck, that's all you could ask for. Goddamn. Like, not that hard, dude. Just fucking. Anyway.
Let's see. Beta gives Thor Mjolnir. Haha. That's from Michelle. Carbonite is his race. Corbinite. Yeah, that's Corbinite. Yeah, that's Beta Ray Bill's race. Oh, I heard the next major villains will be the Brood. It's not the Brood, but it's like related to the Brood. I think it's the villains in Love and Thunder. They're not the Brood, but they're related to the Brood in some way. So the Brood. The Brood.
Making, what's her name? Thor? Probably, huh? They're probably making Jane Foster.
They're doing the thing. Well, in the comic, Jane Foster got cancer and she gains the hammer, and like when she turns into Thor, she's okay. But every time she turns back into a human, she just like dies a little more from the cancer. So that was a storyline. But they said they're not doing that storyline, the cancer storyline, which kind of
bring back Kat Dennings and fucking put her in like some skimpy shit. Like, okay, let's just bring her back.
Kat Dennings, the truth, yeah. So we got any more news out there, Rick? Anything else? Because we're going to talk about Star Wars in a minute. Now that's going to take up a lot of our time.
Oh man, this is fucking
well, got a couple of
well, they were.
did you see the trailers that they're rebooting Punky Brewster and what's the other one? Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. You see the trailer for the Saved by the Bell?
Kind of funny. Some of it was kind of funny.
Yeah, so Zach and fucking Kelly in it? Because if Zach and Kelly are not, I'm not watching it.
I think Zach and Kelly aren't in it, but her kid is in it.
But I don't think he's like in it.
Yeah.
It's Zach's son, right?
It's Zach's son.
I thought Zach's supposed to be like the governor of fucking like whatever.
Yeah, I think so.
Zach's the governor?
Yeah, I think. What was that?
Something stupid like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that there.
And then he was helping out. He's trying to help out Bayside because whatever. So he, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but whatever.
Yeah. So the at least they're not reboots. They're actually like continuations, which I appreciate.
Well, either you do it right, like Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, or you do it.
Yeah, that's the shit right there.
I love Cobra Kai.
Yeah, so if you do it, you can do it right, or you can do it like the other way, where it's like fucking
Ghostbusters 2016.
Yeah.
I just want to see Koala Kai.
Koala Kai.
Let me see. Justice League Dark. I don't know. Is that going to be animated or is that going to be?
Series? He said a TV series, right? And then that'd be cool. Like do like a mystery kind of like like
I just wanted to go somewhere. I don't want it to end up like Lost.
You're gonna have Constantine in there. You'll have fucking Zatanna and shit. Yeah, no, they could do like a cool big like it would be like a CW show with better writing and more of a budget. So I can see that.
All right, and let me see. Final thing before we pop into Star Wars.
Go back to that Abrams thing. And what was the other one? They said he's going to make a Shining show. Is that going to be a prequel about the hotel?
Yeah, okay. I think it's going to be about the Overlook.
Okay, I'll be down with that. Yeah, if it's like a setting like in the 20s or some shit, like in the hotel with all this creepy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I have to say, I recently watched the first Shining, or the Shining, the original one, and
I'm ready to meet you.
Back on it, I wasn't really too thrilled about it.
Oh, the Kubrick one?
Yeah.
All right, so you need to watch Room 237.
I was just like,
You got to watch. Did you watch Room 237?
I haven't, and
Oh,
I
you
haven't
know
watched Doctor Sleep either.
Yeah, watch Room 237. It's a documentary about the fucking like Kubrick's little conspiracy theory, like all the conspiracy theories coming out of The Shining, like all the like hidden meetings and shit. Like you watch that, I bet you love the fucking movie more. It's your conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy nut.
Watch Room 237.
Have you seen the 94? Is it 94? The 94 miniseries with Weber?
Steven Weber.
Did you watch it, Ray? I know you said you were
I
gonna
saw my
watch it the
list,
other day.
man. It's like sitting here staring at me. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it at some point. I don't know when I have time. I don't know.
You haven't got around to it.
Yeah, there's so busy right now. So yeah, I'll get around it at some point. Yeah.
I don't know. It was just horrible. But they were filming Venom 2 when we were filming Matrix, so I don't know if they completed that, but they were filming that.
From what I read, that they were almost done. There still needs to be a little bit of more principal photography done, but yeah, it might get pushed back, I think.
Oh, they were hating us downtown. Oh, it was a clusterfuck there because we were closing up the streets downtown, fucking them all the traffic, and then sometimes we were shooting on the same, like day and night, almost in the same area. Oh, it was a fucking hot mess. It
got
was
beef. You guys fucking like the fucking Jets and the Sharks fucking beefing in the streets.
Dancing down the cover and shit.
Oh no, man. Yeah. Well, Venom 2 or fucking Matrix 4. I think I'll go with Matrix 4.
I'll go Matrix 4. Fucking Neo kicking the shit out of Eddie Brock. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, because hey, dude, if you don't have fucking Spider-Man, you're not fucking Venom. Sorry.
Yeah, I think they went way too early with that, but they probably didn't know that Marvel was gonna do that shit. But whatever. What else is it? What else is it? I don't know if I read anything. I really haven't. I really haven't read too much shit.
So all right. So main event of the evening. Star Wars. We're gonna talk some Star Wars news.
Oh fucking A. Let's go.
So Womack, you loved Last Jedi. It's your favorite Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
This is real?
I loved it. Yeah, I do. You know that?
You like Last Jedi?
Oh, dude, this is the best one. It's like best movie out of all the trilogies.
Oh, is he being real, Ray?
Look at his fucking vein on the top of his fucking forehead. He's about to fucking explode. That was fucking hard for him to fucking pull off. He's like, I love Kathleen Kennedy. Everything's fine. His fucking goatee grew back.
Fucking movie with a goddamn passion. When I buy that fucking box set, I'm just gonna take that one and just throw it in the fucking trash. You're not gonna miss a beat. Like, you really won't.
I thought there was some Ryan Johnson love residual there going on from Looper.
No, well, see, the thing was when I was in New Orleans, I worked on Looper, so that's why I don't want to bash it too much. But at the same time, hey,
so that's where the curse comes in.
Huh?
That's where the curse comes in. Yeah.
That's what it is. And I'm definitely not getting hired on any of his movies anymore. It's like, you did this wrong, Ryan. I'm sorry.
It's the problem, it's a Star Wars movie for people who don't really like Star Wars. That's what Last Jedi was to me, man. Like if you like,
Star
I understand. It doesn't feel like a Star Wars movie. It felt like a fucking I'm trying to make a modern movie. Like you're trying to reinvent the genre. Like the whole point of the genre is the whole point of Star Wars is they're old school style filmmaking. It's old style serials, old style fucking Kurosawa fucking type shit. And you're trying to make a modern movie with slow motion and like weird edits and like fucking.
There's just so many things wrong with it. Like, where do you fucking begin? You could jump anywhere and just be like, this shit was shitty. Like, I mean, everyone's talking shit about Force Awakens, but Force Awakens, it's too much like Star Wars. Like, what? Just because there's a fucking stupid ass Death Star and like a fucking planet, a desert planet? Like,
you could say the same thing about Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi was a remake of New Hope. You could say the same shit about that.
I mean, pretty much the last battle is, except they win. It's like fucking Rocky 2 when you fucking watch, Rocky beat his ass this time.
This is how I describe Last Jedi. It's like Abrams fucking threw a alley-oop to Ryan Johnson. This motherfucker, instead of fucking slamming it down, this motherfucker took it, dribbled out to the fucking 3-point line and airballed. That's what the motherfucker did. It's like, what are you doing?
It's a nice setup. He had a nice setup for him, man. Like, and then he just kind of shit on the whole fucking thing.
I've ever seen. Fucking
Jeremy Lin that shit.
Yeah, like, dude, like everyone's pissed off. Oh, Luke was only at the end. Like, I was fine with that. I wanted to see what happened now because I waited 30 years to see the motherfucker. Like, after all this time, like, and this is what you give us. Like you can't be fucking serious, dude.
Yeah, like my whole thing was that he changed Luke completely. Like, dude, I mean, even like the actor's telling you, like, oh, this is not really the way the character. Oh no, trust me, this is why he's doing it. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess, but like, if the actor's not fucking doing it, it's like, well, George kind of said, well, I don't care what, and that's the whole thing. It's a lot of it was, I don't care what George had to say. This is the way I'm doing it.
Yeah, he's being real arrogant during this. Because
yeah, he
real
said he's
selfish.
a fan, but that's not something a fan would do. He was just trying to be, fucking Mr. Art School Confidential and try to make a fucking tight and tidy movie. It's like, yo, bro, this is fucking Star Wars.
And that was the thing. I want to make my own movie, and you sure did, motherfucker. You made your fucking movie for sure. Like
the Canto bite scene was fucking pointless. That just fucking that kind of ruined the whole fucking thing. Like, really, the Canto bite. Like, I understand what the message you're trying to do, but the whole point of that was so pointless. Like, it was so like
messages like that in Star Wars. Star Wars isn't like politically has no political like agendas as far as like.
What the fuck are you talking about? The whole fucking prequels.
It is, but they don't try to take...
No, when politics in Star Wars works, it's good. Like, I like politics in Star Wars.
But it was within Star Wars. It wasn't like a fucking like a over like a.
It wasn't
like
a reach.
A real fucking world. It was just.
It kind of beat you over the head with that message.
Yeah.
I think Rian Johnson, he was reaching for some. Let me make a statement. It's like, yo, bro, everybody fucking knows this shit's going on. What the fuck does this have to do with Star Wars?
And, and Lucas with the first Star Wars, like Stormtrooper, like Empire was the Nazis. Like, it's there's definitely, you could definitely do that in a Star Wars movie, but he just like beat you over the head with it, man. Like, it was just so like sappy, and the shit with the fucking like bunny horses and shit. Like, oh, like it was out of like fucking Harry Potter, dude. It did not seem
Harry
like
Potter.
It didn't belong in a Star Wars movie, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I think the main thing that fucked up, he didn't get no time. He started the movie, which is the first fuck up that he really did. And that's how I knew it was going to be straight to shit, was when he just continued it from where the last one started. And then the next one was like right from that point. Like, what? Like,
yeah, you get time in between. Yeah, that was kind of
yeah. No room for growth. You give a fucking 2-month gap or something, 3-month gap. You give some. Don't be like, well, this is right after. Like, come on, like, you don't allow nothing to happen in that.
He could have even went like that whole Empire Strikes Back route where he had. I mean, Ray was there, like, and just fucking being there. But why couldn't it be that, she was just like, you could just see her packing her shit up and getting ready to leave, to kind of show that, yeah, she's been training the whole time, and that gives you an idea of maybe she was there for a couple months. But no, she's like in the middle of training this whole time. All of this shit's going on. She didn't even get trained by the mother. She didn't even get trained by Luke, though. He just told her fucking this and that and slapped her hand with a fucking leaf. And it was just like, yeah. Like, really? Like, what the fuck?
The training was all up here, man. It was all up here.
Yeah, bullshit. No, fucking, what is Yoda doing? Like, Yoda was fucking riding Luke's back, riding his ass, making him flip, jump, do rocks, go fucking over here. You know what I mean? Like, he was. Yeah.
To me, it's like Luke forgot what it meant to be a fucking Jedi, dude. It's like everything that you went through. It's like, oh, now you're gonna fucking. Oh, I don't want to teach you. He's just like, you fucking curmudgeon fuck. He turned into like Mr. Wilson from like Dennis the Menace and shit. Oh, I don't want to deal with you. I'm good.
It ain't, man. It's fucking retarded.
Yeah, I like Luke, because everybody had this picture of Luke, and of course, and that's one of the problems with Star Wars fans. Like, we write the story in our head, and we have a better version of Star Wars in our head for sure. But like, dude, like, really, like, for a lot can happen in 30 years, but Luke is just gonna like give up like this. Like, dude, like, Luke was like the light of the fucking galaxy, dude. He was like a hero fucking to a lot of people, dude. And just like, he just says he takes his ball and fucking goes home and just
I'd never see that.
Unless there's a great story you're gonna tell us within that timeline, like that's like one of the rumors, like they're gonna like show that timeline in a cartoon form, like that storyline of Luke starting the academy and like kind of like what happened during that time. But I don't know, man. It's just like, it's so disappointing to see like this character you love so much, and even like the extended universe over the years. Luke was a badass, man. Like, you want to see Luke badass Jedi, and then all you got was fucking hermit fucking Luke bitching, drinking fucking green milk out of a fucking
You drinking
alien
titty milk this time. It wasn't even really like blue milk from the store. It was straight direct from the fucking...
direct for like it's like Whole Foods, yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. There was that. There was I mean, with Luke in general, it's like, dude, like, okay, like Luke would have been like, okay, like, this dude happy with my students. It was my own nephew. Like, okay, man, I need to take a breather and figure out what the fuck it is I'm doing. Don't be like, oh, I'm scared. Like, oh, you fucking did this. I'm scared than you. Like, just own it and fucking, you know what I mean? Got better, and that's what the real Luke would have done. Like, you know,
don't be scared.
Well, I hope I'm not gonna fucking just shut everything out.
Yeah, the funniest fucking scene in that movie, I don't think I've ever laughed that hard in a fucking theater, is the fucking Mary Poppins fucking Leia when she fucking gets ejected into the fucking space and she comes out like. It's just the funniest fucking visual I've ever seen. It took me out of the fucking movie so hard, dude. Like her floating across the screen like that, I was like, "What the fuck am I watching, dude?" Like that is not a fucking how that would work.
Complete disrespect. Complete disrespect. Disrespect to Akbar. Disrespect to fucking Luke.
Yeah, Akbar got no love, like, dude. But Akbar is like a major is a fucking admiral, man. And he just fucking gets like no kind of love. They kind of mentioned it in fucking passing, like, fuck you, man.
You just see him fly out the window like it's nothing. Like, oh, there he goes.
There goes Akbar.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
took him out.
And that's another thing too. That they're fucking like he made basically the third fucking movie in part 2. So
yeah, he kind of like blew your load. Like, here, I'm gonna end everything and like took all the good storylines and shit on it and fucking just fucking like, all right.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And then when you get to part 3, it's like, all right, what do we do now? It's like, fuck. Well, we can't do anything because the motherfucker killed the villain. So, all right, let's. What can we do? Oh, maybe let's bring Palpatine back. Oh, well, yeah, because we don't know what the fuck's going on now.
What other option do you have? Like, are you gonna bring? Who are you gonna bring back? Like you blew your load. You didn't do shit with Snoke. You killed him off so fucking easily. There was no like there was like no real resolution to his character. You didn't know what it was about.
I didn't know who the hell he was, man. It's like, oh, I made Snoke. Like, all right, well, great.
And like when Snoke died, I had no fucking like, I didn't care. Like I didn't know shit about the motherfucker had like fucking maybe like 5 minutes of screen time through the first 2 movies. Like, why should I care about him getting killed? Like,
yep, for sure. And that was the thing. Like, see, in the Emperor in the original, in the first trilogy, that shit was different because the Emperor wasn't really built up like that. Like in the first one, he was mentioned, yeah, the Emperor, you know what I mean, the Senate's wiped out, okay. In Empire Strikes Back, like he just made a little appearance and, you know, a little hologram. And then in Return of the Jedi, I was like his full shit. But then Snoke, he came out the cuts, he was already there. He fucking turned Ben Solo. He was, you know what I mean? Like he had the First Order. Like he was just doing all this shit where it's like, okay, well, who the fuck is this dude? And when
why should I care? Why should I give a fuck?
I don't understand it. Like, it's fucking stupid.
All right, we're shitting on Last Jedi, justifiably so. So, are any parts that you actually dug? Any parts that you actually enjoyed?
Very few.
I like the holdover maneuver.
Yeah, but even that was just like, well, visually, the movie was fine. Like, visually, it was good. But all Star Wars movies are visually fucking great. You know what I mean? Like, it's all eye-candy. This one ain't no different. This one's just like, it's good, but it's just...
Yeah, I didn't like the way the character, like Finn was horrible. He had a horrible story arc, like with Rose, like horrible.
Rose is completely obsolete.
And I know
I would much rather had her sister.
And if you have, and you know what, I understand you don't like don't attack the actress. That's not her fucking fault. That's the fucking directors and writers' fault. Don't fucking attack. Cool, but the character sucked. It was a horrible fucking character. Sucked. Yeah. So yeah, no, don't attack the actors. Attack the fucking filmmakers that fucking put her in that position with a shitty fucking character.
And I didn't know the Resistance took fucking hostages either, because it's like, oh, where are you going? Oh, you're trying to leave? No. Like, what? Fuck you.
It's not the Empire. Yeah, you guys are fucked. You guys are not fucking giving any. You guys have no fucking plan. You guys are fucked. Like, why am I gonna stay here?
Sorry, like, you know, if I want to dip, maybe I'll dip.
Yeah, Finn had a horrible, like, even Oscar Isaacs, man. Poe had a fucking horrible fucking, horrible story arc. Like,
they fucked Poe up from the beginning with him and who was it?
Laura Dern.
Fuck, I can't. Who was it?
Laura Dern.
No,
Aldo?
the other guy, the guy from the First Order. His name
Hux.
escaped me. Hux.
Yeah.
With the first exchange between them,
I hated
like,
that
are you
shit.
serious?
Your mama. That's the first mama joke in Star Wars lore I think I've ever fucking seen.
Like,
Right?
turned
I was
into
like,
a
oh my
fucking,
god, you guys just fucked it all up right here from this the first 2 minutes.
It's like it was a Spaceball shit, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is not.
Yeah.
Like there's good humor in Star Wars. If you humor's not.
Spaceballs.
It's just fucking straight up like Spaceballs movie. Like, what the what's it? Your mama jokes? Like, really? What the fuck are we doing this?
And that was a stupid shit too, like especially with fucking Hux, how he's like, okay, I'm over here, Hux, da da da. So he makes him look like an idiot, fucking throws him on the ground, and then he just slides him and turns him around. Like, all right, what the fuck was the point of that?
Wanted to dance with him, man, in a little twirl.
Just fucking made him do a slip and slide real quick.
They turned Hux from the first movie, who was kind of a badass. I mean, he was like a fucking dictator.
Little baby Hitler,
and they turned him into a bitch in fucking number 2. Like Last Jedi. It just,
I mean, I don't think he was too much of like a badass, but at the same time, he was real stout.
Dude,
exactly.
That speech he made on Star Killer base, dude, like when he's fucking got all the little Nazi youth fucking all juiced. Like, yeah, that was a good scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he was, he had a little bit more balls to him in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they just fucking
Kylo and shit. Like,
totally assassinated his character. And the fact that you don't have a lightsaber battle in a fucking Star Wars movie, like, really,
lightsaber battle without Luke.
Like, dude, that was a rumor for a long time. Like, one of the main plot points was like Luke and Ray were gonna like storm a castle, and Luke was gonna take out the fucking Knights of Ren on his own, just fucking badass fucking lightsaber battle. We didn't get shit, dude. We didn't get one fucking lightsaber on lightsaber fucking scene, dude.
You got no Knights of Ren.
No Knights of Ren, and they show up in the third movie, and it's like, I don't give a fuck.
And they do nothing in the third movie.
Yeah. And that's stupid. That's what I'm saying. Like, that could have been your movie. Fucking, all right, they're fucking training. And that was the whole point. Like, that was the whole point of the first one. Like, okay, well, where's Luke? So that was the plot of the first one. Where's Luke? We got this fucking shit. Where's Luke? All right, we found Luke, and everyone was looking for Luke. They were looking for Luke. The first
movie, we lost Luke.
And then somewhere in between the first movie and the second movie, it's like, all right, fuck Luke. We're just doing. Like, you completely abandoning the shit that made you, and Snoke was like, hell, like, scared of fucking Luke. He was like, yeah, don't let fucking Luke, like, when he brought up Luke, he was like, hella concerned, and you know what I mean? Nah, we can't let Luke fucking train this girl, da-da-da. Okay, well, why are you so, Luke must be the shit. Fucking this dude's scared of him, and then it's like, all right, what's this fucking dude doing? Oh, I left the map, but don't fucking come here. I came here to be left alone.
Right? He doesn't want to be found by his fucking twin sister, who he fucking, loves so much and all.
Yeah, he loved so much that he made out with her. Yeah.
Yeah. And fucking Ray, I touched the lightsaber. I got through all this shit. All right, well, there must be some type of connection. You fucking get there, and there's no connection to fuck. This bitch. So now we got turned to a Palpatine because we fucked up. What?
And they like to say that Palpatine was always in the plans, but I think that was all fucking Kennedy. I'm not sure if it's true that she's gone. No, because Kennedy loved Rian Johnson stuff. Oh my God, you're gonna spread it all out. Because what she wanted is she wanted to get away from George Lucas's Star Wars as much as she could. She wanted to make her own stamp on Star Wars.
Yeah, and fucked herself up in the process. Because I mean, you don't like look. Rian Johnson only did a handful of things before you gave him one of the biggest fucking movies. Because Force Awakens was big, but this one was like. The one that was following Force Awakens was like, all right.
Well, this is the Empire spot. This is like you can make a fucking, the middle movies where, usually you make or break a fucking franchise, really.
Yeah. They should have got Spielberg for this shit or something.
Okay, so, all right, we got a couple more chats in here. Let's see. New Mutants. Yeah, we're waiting for that. Hopefully it gets released soon, New Mutants.
I think that's going to go to streaming.
Let's see. Watch it, Ray. Pretty good. From Bo. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Thor Ragnarok sucks. Bo, The Mandalorian is better than the last 6 Star Wars movies combined.
I wouldn't say all that, but
I wouldn't say that.
Force Awakens, Revenge of the Sith and Force Awakens, man, are great Star Wars movies, man. Underrated. Dark Horse comics that picked up right after Return of the Jedi are great. Cam Kennedy art, Dave Dorman covers. What's the Dark Horse comics?
Oh, I don't know.
Bo Strickland, blue milk, Ray, blue milk. Actually, in Last Jedi, it was green milk. So, yeah, schmo down, motherfucker.
Oh, you ain't ready, boy.
Green milk in the yeah. You're welcome, America. Let me see. Michelle, yeah. Oh my God, that was horrible. When we were talking about Last Jedi. About the soundtrack. The music the music's good in Last. It's John Williams, man. All the music, all the Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can't fucking say, the music wasn't. I mean,
some of the best Star Wars music is in fucking Phantom Menace, man. Duel of the Fates is a fucking like some of the most epic Star Wars music ever, man. Like fucking even the love theme from Attack of the Clones is great.
It's
I've never had a problem with any of the music in any of the movies, and all the movies had great music.
It's like comparing the CGI. It's like, it had great visuals. Well, of course it is. It's fucking ILM. Of course,
Star Wars.
Well, like when Luca, people were bitching about Jar Jar, like at least they're not complaining what he like. Lucas was like, at least they're not complaining what he looks like. They were just complaining about the character.
I didn't even have that big of a problem. Like, he was lummy, but I wasn't even, I didn't have that too big of a problem with his ass. Like, I knew he was for.
So, all right. So, what do you want to see from Star Wars, Womack? What do you want to see going? You want to see more TV? More? You want to see him go back to the movies at some point?
Well,
see like side characters, some new stories. What do you want to see?
I mean, we gotta see. Look, I think at this point, I don't think they should go any more forward because it seems like they don't know what the hell to fucking do going forward. So the best thing to do is just go backwards.
Tell the in-between stories. Well, they have a lot.
I'd rather see Jedi shit. Because look, Star Wars as a whole universe, there's a lot of good shit you can do with Star Wars, but I think like you need Jedi shit. You want fucking lightsaber battles. You want force using. Like that's almost like the gist of Star Wars. You want to see all that shit. I mean, if you want
and there's room for like there's room for like the little underground like fucking Western type shit. Like the Mandalorian and shit. But
yeah, you can have that stuff on the TV.
They had that fucking clip. Did you guys see that clip? I think that Lucas, what the hell was that called? It came out like I think last like couple.
We talked about it on the show. Yeah, it was right. The Underworld. Was it the Underworld? Fucking
Underworld
shit?
Type shit.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, stuff like that is cool. Like I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. You know what I mean? Little pockets of.
Yeah, there's so many like in between stories, man. There's so many like the universe is huge, literally fucking huge. Yeah. So it's like there's so many like places you can go. Yeah, but I definitely want to see like the old school, like the start of the Sith, like the Sith when the Rule of Two wasn't in there, like when there's just Sith running around the galaxy and like Jedi was at full force. Like I want to see some like the Knights of the Old Republic shit, like the old school.
Yeah. I want Old Republic shit.
Yeah, and I want to see that story between fucking Return of Jedi and Force Awakens. I want to see Luke starting the Jedi Academy and like trying to train Leia and like shit going.
I mean, how many? There's a lot of years there, right? How many years? Is that?
30 years.
30 years?
It could be more animated. If you threw that like anime style when he's doing that, because I think you can
get their voice.
It's gonna be like Clone Wars style animation. Yeah, it's gonna be like probably that.
I'd like to see old school, just cartoon style, just like
2D,
the regular 2D.
Yeah, no, I'd be cool. I'd be down with that too.
I heard that one animated series that they're gonna bring Luke Skywalker back in. That it's gonna be more of an old school animated series kind of deal. It's not gonna be like Clone Wars.
Yeah, because 3D shit is cool. Don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? I like looking at it, but there's something about seeing the 2D cartoon, especially like I said, like old like anime shit, like old like manga cartoons and all that. They did something along those lines, not overly like anime-ish, but just kind of like almost how the old like 80s fucking cartoons were, almost just a little bit more refined. And that would be, I'd fucking like that. That should be cool for me.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Rick, where do you want to see Star Wars go from here?
I'd like a few things. I want shows, I want movies, I want cartoons. I have an idea for each one. Like movies, just do some old Republic shit. Like you guys said, like the old stuff where like the Sith. I want to see stuff on the Sith planet. And maybe, how like Luke said, the Jedi are only good because of your point of view. Show me from the Sith point of view. Show me how the Rule of Two, how an apprentice like starts up. Make it a darker film. Make it a darker Star Wars film. For a show, I always said that they should do like a Sopranos type of fucking show, but with the Hutts. Like the Hutts. Cool. Yeah, they should be fucking like show us the criminal underbelly of why all the fucking smugglers, all the criminals, they all speak Huttese.
Show why Jabba got so fat between fucking New Hope and fucking Return of the Jedi.
He was eating a lot of those fucking froggy things.
Frog fucks.
And for animated, I want animated to like tie in stories between movies.
Chained up.
Yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, I'll even one up you on that. Like, go back to where even before there was a Sith and even a Jedi, even an Order. Just go back to where people just actually use the Force just kind of as it is and use it for, you know what I mean? Just,
like an old West kind of shit. Like
a fucking bare bones Star Wars universe.
Yeah, like you know what I mean? Because just imagine if you weren't, like, if you were a character that wasn't part of a Sith or like a Jedi, like how would you use, you know what I mean? You were part of the Force, and how would you use this shit? Like,
the Jedi specifically train you like how to use it. Like people are using like the Force, like they'll probably just use it by accident.
Force sensitives.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. You use the fucking just from a sensitive.
You know what? That actually is super interesting because it's almost like how. Imagine a Force user who doesn't have a lightsaber, doesn't know any of this shit, just has like fucking lightning fly out of her hands like Ray did.
Like there's no set rules to how you're supposed to use the Force. It's just you know what I mean?
It comes to you,
and you have all this at your disposal. And how would you yourself, you know what I mean? Like fucking use the shit, like, you know.
That's actually fucking good idea. Fucking Disney should be listening to this shit for this one.
Once you get fired off the Matrix, you can work for Disney.
Well,
I just want to see, well, the beauty of the Disney Plus thing, man, they can go all over the place with this now. You know, they're gonna do some more live action shows. I think it's it's more you got more room to breathe on the TV shows. You can tell more story. I think the stakes are so high on the movies. Like any movie that comes out, Star Wars is gonna have such a microscope on it, and people are just gonna fucking judge it. Like Solo, I like Solo. I thought Solo was a fun movie. You know, it definitely got more shit than it deserved.
Yeah,
Solo got a lot of backlash from fucking Last Jedi.
That's all that was.
If they would have released it in December, I think that movie would have made a lot more money. A lot more people would appreciate it, because a lot of people, everybody I talked to, like, oh, I don't want to see like Solo in the theater, and then they end up watching. It's like, oh, it was actually not a bad movie. It was actually fun, yeah. And you're never gonna replace fucking Harrison Ford, but I thought dude did a good job. You know, he did a decent job for what it was.
And that's what they fucked up, was when they gave, like, they should have told Rian Johnson, like, look, I know you want to do your own thing, but we got to keep the guidelines. Look, there's only two more, at that point, there's only two more movies that had to be made to close out the fucking trilogy. Just go, you know what I mean, just follow the structure, and then when it's all said and done, then you can probably experiment and do your own little fucking bullshit.
Yes,
whatever you want
exactly.
To do. You know what I mean? But just, you know what I mean? Just get two more movies just to close it out. Make it, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, please the fans.
He had 7 movies. He had 7 movies to set it up, and he wanted to do his own thing.
Yeah. You do your I like how they
like the last 2 fucking movies. Like you
2 more to go, and you fucked
up. That trilogy is not happening. No way that fucking trilogy is not happening.
Oh no, they've been saying no. They've been saying, oh well,
they don't want to release it because there've been so much like news back to back that's been bad in Lucasfilm, so they want to, like, they're gonna hold that news off at some point. Watch. I wouldn't be surprised, like early next year, or like even probably sooner than that. They're gonna like, oh yeah, that movie's not happening. Don't worry about that. Like, no way, Rian Johnson directing another Star Wars movie. They don't want that heat again.
Yeah, he said he was happy that the fans were divided about it. Like, I was like, really, dude? Like, you're stupid.
Yeah, because it kept your bullshit movie in everyone's mouth. Like, yeah, of course you're probably fucking happy. Like,
it was a hip thing to say, man. Like, you like Last Jedi. It was a hip thing to say. Really stick it to the old fucking Star Wars fans.
And then, so what did you guys think of Rise of Skywalker? Was it just complete shit? I don't think it was complete shit, but
I rewatched it. The other. I like it. I think it's the best movie they could have did, considering what they, what the whole you fucking dug for them. There's really not much you can go through that. Like, I like the visuals. I think I like the Emperor bringing back. They've done that in the comics. That was in the comics for a long time. The Emperor coming back, so it's not like a huge surprise. The Emperor came back and like fucking wreaked havoc. I like there was actual lightsaber battles. I didn't like Kylo being redeemed, but I knew they were going to do that shit. I liked it for what it was. It could have definitely been better with fucking Luke Skywalker still alive, being a badass, and You know, and it sucked. It's so jarring, the Princess Leia stuff, you know, like it's so like they know they had no kind of footage for her. They had such limited shit for her, and it's so like it stands out so much of the Princess Leia scenes, like, oh yeah, this is all the footage they had. So you know, they should have just fucking said, fuck it, let's color her in the second movie when she flew out in space and fucking end her character right there, like, and fucking no. Yeah, so I like it. I think it's not, it's, they definitely could have did something better if they had a better fucking situation to go into, but for what it is, I like it.
Yeah, I thought one of the best parts was the fucking was the light speed jumping. I fucking thought that was
cool.
Kind of cool.
That was great.
Cool.
Like I thought that was like dope, and you know what I mean. And then you're like in the middle of it because we never seen that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We never seen fucking just and fucking maneuver. Like that was fucking dope to me.
That was dope as shit.
Yeah. So I think and like we were talking about, you know, Kyla she did get saved because that fucking fight scene.
Kyla worked her ass in that one, dude. He fucking.
And that was the thing, like Ray she had no like sacrifice. She didn't have no like doing anything. She didn't get a fucking arm chopped off or fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like she didn't go to this point where she was low and she had to fucking regroup, kind of like everyone else. And
they took her whole family. Isn't that enough?
Yeah, well, shit, no, because she didn't go through something. Because she had to go through something. Like she had it too easy. Like she.
So what'd you feel? How'd you feel about her being a Palpatine?
I mean,
I like it better than her being nobody, like being nothing.
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid. Like you know,
what you got.
Like, okay, she's nobody. Okay, so why the fuck she can do all this shit then? If she has to be somebody, like, fuck, there's no way that.
And why would she touch the lightsaber? All that fucking shit happened. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there had to be some type.
There's some kind of connection there. I don't mind that. You know, her being a Palpatine. I guess it's you know, connection. I kind of wanted her to be like the love child of like Luke Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi's
granddaughter. Yeah, that's what I wanted.
No, I think that would have probably made more like more badass Jedi lineage.
I mean, that would have made more sense, right? Especially with the way that the movie ended, when she's hearing all these voices in her head. You know, that
like Randy Orton. I hear voices in my.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, like all the Force Ghost voices.
I hope there's a JJ cut, because supposedly, like, it would be like the voices. It was too confusing. I didn't know who the hell was what. I was just hearing shit. Like if they had the Force Ghost, like what's actually rumored and what he actually shot.
That would have been badass.
So apparently, there's for this movie, there's tons of shit that he shot, but Kathleen Kennedy said you can't use it. She didn't even want it to be on the Blu-ray. Like the new fucking the new CEO, he's coming in. He's like, all right, we probably won't put it on this Blu-ray, but when we release it on Disney Plus in 2023, it's all going to be on there. Everything's going to be on there. Like,
yeah, might as well. This is the last movie. Might as well just like go balls out and like fucking. Hey, George did the fucking special editions. Why not do this one? Like fucking, it's not going to hurt any fucking like. It's not going to hurt anything like fucking coming out. There's no sequels coming out anytime soon for them.
Kennedy says if they show that shit, it's going to undermine the decisions that were made. So it's
they should.
Wow, that's ego, lady. That's fucking ego.
Fucking thing. Like, what do you mean?
It's all ego on her part, bro.
You undermine every part of Star Wars, like, and you worry about money.
And you know what? And she's a businesswoman, man. She's a fucking business. She's had her hand in so many like big budget and movies, and those movies have made money for the company. So in that respect, she did her job. But she's not a Star Wars fan. She's not a Star Wars fan. Like, you need somebody that's a fan. Like, you know, Lucas, for what he was a fucking fanboy, man. He loved this shit, man. He's a big fucking nerd.
Guaranteed billion, no matter, like, the actual trilogy, parts of the trilogy was a guaranteed billion, no matter how. I mean, even how shitty fucking Rise of Skywalker, I think it did hit like a billion worldwide. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's guaranteed billion. Like, you don't really have to do much for that shit.
Yeah, you just name Star Wars will get people out to the fucking thing.
You'll get it. But, I don't know, but yeah, dude, it's gonna be crazy. See where it goes, and like you said, they got the new CEO. I don't know much about him.
Well, I'm just hoping, like, because Rise of Jedi or Rise of Skywalker, I thought out of the new trilogy, it's actually my favorite one. It's
I would go Force Awakens. I like Force Awakens a lot.
I like Force Awakens, but it did things. I could see where they wanted to go with the story, but I think JJ was hampered with trying to go back and fix shit. Like he had to, like he probably could have done without 30. It was about 30 to 40 minutes of footage for fixing problems with, the Last Jedi. And if he didn't have to do that, he could have concentrated on just like giving us the fucking overall story arc to probably what would have been. I mean, who knows? We probably could have still had Snoke going on right now. Snoke could still be the fucking big dog in the yard fucking everything up. But we didn't get that opportunity because fucking, Ryan, it really does go all back to Last Jedi. But Rise of Skywalker, to me, it's fucking great. I love the fact that Rey, it's like a title now. She chose her lineage. She's a Skywalker.
Yeah. I mean,
y'all know Skywalker.
Cool. It was there was a lot of shit that was too convenient, like even like searching for that fucking. And why did they just call the shit the fucking holocron? Like, come on.
The holocron, exactly.
It was MacGuffin the movie, man. Everything kind of like worked out, and everything kind of fell into place easily. And you know what? Whatever. A lot of those movies, those old school kind of movies, are kind of like that. Just everything is kind of convenient and fucking worked out so easily. But I like the fact that they were together, and like I think they kind of fucked up like not having that group of people together in the second movie. They split them up right away, so you didn't like care for them like you cared about the when the original trilogy, those characters.
Yeah, Luke, Leia, and Han.
They had like a movie and a half to like be together, and then when you split them up, it actually meant more to them. Like they never really were together until like the last movie, so you really don't care. They didn't really have that chemistry like the first actors had,
You know what? But I did not have a problem with Han Solo getting killed because, for one, if you were to further Kylo into his descent, what better way than to do that? Like, if you were to sacrifice Han just so that could happen, as far as his dynamic father and son dynamic, and the dynamic of him, furthering deeper into the dark side and being more, more, serviceable. This Snoke and doing all that stuff is fine. I just wish he would have took his helmet off the first time on that fucking bridge. That, to me, when he took his mask off with his, that would have been the first time he moved and you've seen his face.
That you see his face. Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah, that would have been great. I like the mask. The mask. The mask was kind of cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course I had that spoiled for me. Like we're always horrible with fucking Star Wars spoilers. Like it's like a fucking drug. Like anytime there's Star Wars spoilers, I
read all of them on every fucking movie.
Yeah, it's bad, man. I tried to do my best on some Star Wars. Like Star Wars, I have to like know everything that's going on because
I read them all. I didn't give a shit. Especially the last one. I was like, it's already ruined. Let me just
see how bad they're gonna ruin this one. And I think I didn't really read too many spoilers on Last Jedi. Actually, that was the one I kind of like tried to like be cool about, and of course that's the one that disappointed me the most.
The fucking look you gave me, Ray, that was not cool.
Yeah,
I was waiting outside the theater when he came outside, dude. He fucking like stepped outside, looked at me, and fucking shook his head. I was like, oh no.
I was like, you're gonna need this. I gave him a bottle of tequila. I was like, you're gonna need, because I was supposed to see it twice in a row because I went with a friend, a lady friend beforehand. And then I was going to meet up with these guys and go watch it again. And I was
he said he couldn't do it.
I was like, I can't do it again right now. I was like, I need to.
I was like, you couldn't do it.
I was like, I need to process this. So, like, this is like too much to, like the shoot with Luke and like fucking like, man, I was just the Leia shit. I had to take a fucking break. I was like, I can't do this right away.
It was over with. It was done for.
Let's see. We got some more chats. Bo, Duel of Fates was awesome. Yes, Duel of the Fates is the best. Gendry Tarosky's Clone Wars animated series is cool. Yeah, the 2D animated series they did before the little shorts they did. They were actually pretty good. I still have those on DVD.
Dude, that one Stormtrooper or the fucking Clone Trooper, man, that motherfucker was going off.
The one with the dual guns.
Yeah, that motherfucker there.
That was cold. Yeah, he was just blasting fools going out. Yeah, well, that cartoon was awesome, man. Like, yeah, it was. It's not canon though. Let's see.
It's on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah. Oh no, actually, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, that's the one I don't think it's on there.
And you know what, though? Speaking of fucking canon, I don't know if this is. I've never considered any of these fucking books, any of these fucking comics, anything but the movies. I've really never considered canon. Everyone seems to consider this shit canon. I really never have, because I know Lucas, as far as I know, he he gave the approval and gave the permission to do all this shit. Because why not? Everyone's making stories of your shit. You're just gonna get money anyway. So, but as far as it actually being canon, I don't think he ever did. He ever come out and say like, yeah, this is actually part of what's going on in the
No,
universe?
he never officially. Not since the Disney
Not
bought
the comic books. I think the
Well,
games he said they were.
In the games, in the books.
I think the
and
games
shit?
are. I don't know
No,
about
not
the
the
comics.
books.
Some comics are.
not the
I
comics
don't
or the
think he
books.
did.
I don't even think the games either. Like everything's like fan fiction basically to Lucas. But now once Disney bought him, and it's like, yeah, of course, like shit, they're trying to make everything canon. Let's see. Bo, that would be Dark Horse Tales of the Jedi comics. I guess when we're talking about Luke. Ailer Black Hammer is a Dark Horse comic. Yeah, it sure is. Way to go, Alex. Let's see. Well, that was a good Star Wars discussion. I know. I'm sure we can we'll save some more for another day because that's we can talk Star Wars for fucking years.
We got.
Yeah,
hey,
we still have to do the 9-part trilogy with 9-part story, man, all in one day, man. We did the 6 in one day.
Fuck nah, dude. We have to fucking do.
Take a nap during Last Jedi.
We have to have fucking lines of fucking coke. Just fucking, fucking cocaine, fucking coffee.
That was a good day, man. That was a good story.
It took us what, 13, 14 hours to fucking do
I think
that?
we started at like 8 a.m. and then we ended like at
like
1 a.m. or something like that. We took a burrito break between.
I think we're like 2:30 or 3. It was
like that, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we took lunch breaks and shit before.
We gotta take that burrito break, man.
Yeah. I don't think I could do all 9, dude. That's oof. Shit.
That's like
that's a sleepover.
18 hours of fucking movies, like.
But I tell you what though, if you could do that, I recommend it if you could do it, because to watch everything fucking in sequence, one at a time, just straight up with each other, is actually you get a lot better feel for the whole movie, and you get a lot better like appreciation for it. Honestly, tell you the truth. But no way I'm doing 9 fucking movies.
All right, well, I'll buy the cocaine.
There you go.
All right, some good Star Wars talk. So the pool list for this week, weekly pool list, is pretty much shit that you picked up or watched or listened to, or anything that stands out, that you, good or bad, that you watched recently. So Rick, I'll start with you. Anything you picked up this week or looked at, watched? Anything stands out?
Anything that I watched? I don't think so. Not many.
Thanks, Rick.
Oh, well, I just watched Storm of the Century, the Stephen King.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually, I think, one of the better ones, just because it actually has like a decent ending compared to some of the other, just in general, Stephen King stories. They don't have the greatest endings.
No.
But this one actually had like a real good. I'm a big fan of the just, oh shit, it shouldn't have ended that way. That's not the way it's supposed to. There's no good ending in this one. It's just a fucked up one, and he has to fucking deal with it.
I love fucked up endings.
I like fucked up endings, dude. It's just like that's the way life is sometimes.
Like The Mist. The Mist has a great fucking ending. I love The Mist.
Which one?
The Mist.
Yeah.
Hey, let's not talk about The Mist. It's a fucked up one.
Speaking of fucked up, the new Pet Cemetery movie.
Yes.
I watched that shit. I was like, wow. I was just expecting just a kind of little rehash like the first one. I was like, oh.
I actually like that better than the first one.
That little spin on it.
Yeah, that was a big time fucking twist. Like that movie is pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's it, because I don't think like this horror movies now. I think the best horror movies like the 70s. Honestly, I think it's probably just the gritty ass look and the dirty look of the the film or the video.
Grindhouse, motherfucker.
Well, yeah, I think a lot of those flicks was all anticipation. Right now, they fucking show you everything right off in like fucking minute 3.
Yeah.
You know, that's all horror movies right now. Just in the 3rd minute, they're already getting you.
Yeah, desensitized.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
So, what about you, Womack? Anything you picked up this week? Watched anything good or bad?
I watched Families of the Mafia.
Is that a porno?
Are you living it? That was fucking mob boss laughed.
No, it's not like that. It's like these fucking Bravo VH1 fucking shows I was watching with my wife. Nothing what you're thinking. No, that's the last thing I fucking watched today. Yeah, I'm on the reality fucking TV kick with my wife, watching Jersey Shore and shit.
Hey, wow.
Which is actually pretty funny. I actually like fucking Jersey Shore. You can kiss my ass if you fucking don't agree with me for that too. So fuck y'all. I don't watch fucking Jersey.
The quarantine's getting to it, man.
I don't know if you've seen Tiger King yet.
Oh, I've seen Tiger King.
Oh shit, you got to him. He's one of the millions.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, of course. That's that quarantine. I'm glad. But that's bothering us right now. It's fucking Tiger King. That shit, dude, wasn't that the funniest shit when you seen that motherfucker get dragged by that tiger?
I haven't seen it yet, bro. Wait, somebody gets dragged by a tiger?
All right, now you can see. Now you've
I don't have to watch the show. I could just look up the highlights on YouTube.
No, there's a lot more fucking shit that goes on than that.
I'll watch it eventually. Yeah, I'm just fucking waiting for a little
spoiler alert. Sorry.
Yeah, well,
I just wanted to see that.
You just made me want to watch it now.
See the bear eat the guy. So
as long as it's fucking, I can see it. Some tigers attacking people. I'm all right. That's what I want to see. Let's see. We got some more chats. Emily, oh my God, I love reality trash TV. So amazing. Tiger King came out at the perfect timing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care what the fucking idiots think. Like Siegfried and Roy, will you try to fucking tame wild fucking animals?
You get abused, man. All those like poor little bears in the circus riding the cycle, man. Yeah, they're fucking getting abused.
I love seeing elephants trample motherfuckers.
Oh, it's the best, dude. Like the bulls in fucking Pamplona. Fucking, I'm rooting for the bulls, man.
Oh,
you gotta root for Mother Nature in those fucking instances, man. It's like,
down.
man,
anytime an animal attacks a human, I'm down. I'm totally down. I'm always
like we all knew Steve Irwin was gonna die. It was just a matter of when that shit was gonna fucking happen.
I'm just saying,
but he was a conservator. He was a conservator though. He was like pro. Like he would like try to take care of these animals. Like,
it's not like he was hunting the animal. He fucking missed, and then the fucking tiger mauled him or some shit. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, he was already playing with fire, hopping on these motherfuckers and jumping and twisting with them, and then you want to see, fuck. Come on.
Twisting the night away. Anybody watching? Emily's asking. Anybody's watching Better Call Saul right
now? No. I want to start it because I just finished El Camino the other night.
Oh my God! Wasn't that the biggest waste of fucking time you ever? Did you like it?
I just saw it up as a wrap-up story. And a lot of the shit was, all right, he got away. All right. Is there more? I was like, is there more?
I heard it was just like an extended episode. It was like a fucking, like, it wasn't really feel like a pointless.
That's all it pretty much is. It is like he was just taking off. I need to watch Better Call Saul because I've been told that that's actually better than Breaking Bad.
That's what a lot of people say, yeah.
I think it's Bob Odenkirk. You know that guy's fucking talented as shit.
Cool. And fucking and your boy, what the hell is his name?
Giancarlo Esposito.
Dude, the fucking dude.
The dude that from that one movie.
The fucking dude, the fucking Beverly Hills Cop dude. Fucking
Judge Reinhold.
No.
Ronnie. Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
What's his name?
He's the guy who gets fucking shot in 48 hours by fucking by Gans when he opens up. He's fucking the first cop. That's the cop's gun that fucking Gans is running around with. His name is Mike in the show, right?
Yeah, is that dude?
Mike.
Yeah, there you go.
I can't remember the actor's name at all.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why I said 48 hours. Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop 2. Yeah, he was in that too.
Yeah, he wasn't.
I see. Emily again. So good.
That fucking movie. Don't reboot 48 hours. Do not touch that fucking movie, please. Even the second one. Don't touch that fucking movie. Leave that one alone.
Let's see. Emily, I loved El Camino. Happy for Jesse. LOL. Bob's the dude. The guy's name is Jonathan Banks.
Jonathan Banks.
That's it.
He's a good actor, man.
Emily's our official researcher on the show. Thank you, Emily. Emily cares about SF Comic Book.
Well, she gotta get her card pulled for that fucking El Camino comment.
A lot of people love it, man. A lot of people love it.
I'll say this. Okay, for Jesse, like I was happy that he got away, especially that motherfucker went through the fucking ringer at the end of the fucking at the end of the series. And I mean, I'm glad that they showed it from the end because he still had shit to go through to get to the end. didn't think the payoff was as big as I would have wanted it to be
exactly.
at the very end.
Just like whatever, but
like he went to Alaska. Like I would have, like I get it. I would have rather fucking Jesse fucking go to Maui or some shit and fucking just like relax and hey, you deserve it. You were fucking traumatized, bro.
You need to just leave the fucking continent. Take your ass to Europe or fucking go somewhere. You want to stay in North America?
Yeah,
like
he stayed in North America. Yeah. He had enough money where we could have went anywhere else.
Go to Asia and get fucking corona. Like do something. Fuck.
Let's see. We got some more. Emily, she knew. She already knew. She didn't have to research. Good job, Emily. Let's see. Bo, check out Ripper Street on Netflix. Basically, all the Game of Thrones actors in a different series. I haven't heard of that. Ripper Street.
Ripper Street?
Yeah,
Netflix.
heard of this?
I'll check it out.
Let's see.
Wow. Okay.
You're good. Well, I'm looking for new shit now, so this is good.
Bo, Emily, that's weird, Bo. Also, you look like he looked hot. Bo, I am. You know I'm weird. Yeah, we all know, Bo. Yeah.
We know Bo.
Emily, Hawaii is too obvious, Rick.
Bali?
Yeah.
It's not in the United States. I mean, somewhere where he could just fucking. I mean, they're not gonna send him to Siberia.
And he had like no money, right?
No, he had some money.
Yeah, not as much as you fucking had.
I think. Wait.
He gave like half of it to fucking homeboy who got him all that shit, and he didn't really give him nothing, did he?
No. But then he came back and he fucking jacked. He jacked the dude.
Did he take it
for
back?
His share, for that guy's share. He took everything.
Emily said he had hella money, so.
Yeah, he had hella money. He came back and he fucking jacked the other dude when he couldn't get. When he was like $2,000 short, he fucking went back to see the guy he split the money with, killed his ass, took his share, and fucking pretty much bolted.
Oh yeah.
I guess I should watch Breaking Bad, huh?
Huh?
I guess I should watch Breaking Bad. Huh?
Breaking Bad's great, dude.
You think it's all about meth, and some of it is, but it's not really all about meth.
No,
you know what I mean?
it's
you
not.
Think it's all fucking meth users with motherfuckers with no teeth and shit. Like no, it's actually, it's fascinating. It's fascinating.
Fascinating. All right, let's see. Let's see. Alex Sanchez. I met this guy at a comic store in SF.
What guy? Just a guy?
This guy.
Womack?
No. Oh, I mean, I'm looking at the YouTube screen just this way.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sorry. Let's see. Emily, yes. Ray, watch it. You'd love it. It's not about meth.
It's about making it.
Oh, that's right. Hi, Alex. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
I think they're bringing Weeds back, aren't they? Weeds is actually like the first 2 seasons of Weeds was good, and then after
once they moved out of the town, Weeds got so hard.
Yeah, it went to
turned into a fucking telenovela.
Like the first 2 seasons were like cool. It was like good. First 3 maybe, and then it was like
yeah. Once the brother was cold. I love the brother's character. He's a sav.
But I think they're bringing Weeds back, if I'm not mistaken.
Why?
Why? Yeah, I think didn't they wrap it up fine?
I didn't even watch the last couple seasons. I was just over.
Did, but now it's.
Didn't the kid turn out to be like a psycho, like killed some people and shit? Like the kid was like a psycho.
He was just
real life.
No, in the fucking show, like the kid like killed somebody or something. He killed like one.
Nah, he was just a creep. No, he was just always a creep. He was like an alcoholic fucking like cop dude, almost like doing hella drugs. I don't know. He's a weirdo. But,
I don't know. I don't think it should come back. I mean, there's shows I want to come back, but they won't.
Good question. What show would you like to see like a revisit?
I watched Sons of Anarchy. That was always.
You want to see that one come back?
All right.
Oh, you mean like a show that got canceled?
Cancel it and bring it back. Yeah, revisit it.
No, they ended that one fine. Like I don't want to see that.
You got hit by a truck, right? Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler. Yeah.
No, it's a good. Well, I guess we'll ponder that for another.
I got. I already got mine. I got a couple of them. Rome on HBO. That ended way too early.
Yeah.
That Rome was fucking pretty sick, dude. I think it was only 1 or 2 seasons. 1 season. 2 seasons.
Punisher Fucking goddamn it! I've been told you to watch that shit, Ray. Like,
Oh, I still got to watch the Punisher. Yep, that's right.
You still haven't seen Punisher? The second
Fuck can it?
watch
I haven't
second
seen the first
season.
season. I haven't even seen the first season yet.
Watch the second
Oh,
season.
you're killing me, bro.
Watch the second season. Dude, the second season is fucking great.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, we have time. It's on the list, man. It's on the fucking list. The ever
yeah,
extending
well,
list.
what are you doing?
Let's see, Alex, Hot Dope. Let's see, Strict Bo. The Witcher is pretty good too. Henry C is good. Yeah, that's on the list. I want to see that Witcher show. It's
Yeah, I seen like the first few episodes of that. It was cool. I have a problem like seeing Henry Cavill as a fucking long-haired blonde. Like, that's kind of weird, but other than that,
You're not using your fucking imagination.
It's white hair.
Alex Sanchez
White.
is saying that they should make a Sons of Anarchy spinoff on Jax's son.
yeah. Well, they already did the Mayans. Like,
That would be like in the future, though, wouldn't it?
yeah, I mean it would, but they already did Mayans, so they're not, you know.
Well, wasn't
They
Mayans
got their show.
was Mayans like a pre? Wasn't Mayans like taking place at the same time, or is that after the Sons of Anarchy?
I think
I
it's
don't know.
after.
I still haven't seen
It's
that
after?
show. I think
So it's not like a fucking like a Better Call Saul
I
situation.
think it was like after.
Bo Firefly, bring that back. That's a good shout actually. Firefly,
I
Firefly.
haven't seen that either.
Let's see.
When I was
Big
working at
Leo,
Suncoast, everyone was fucking.
Mine's hella weak.
yeah, Big Leo saying Mines is hella weak. Pre-jacks.
Oh, the
It's
pre-jack.
it's all about the pre-jack.
The pre-jack.
Let's see. Let's see what my pull list is for this week.
I don't know if they're bringing Ozarks back for a fourth season. I hope they are.
I heard they are. Yeah, I heard it's really good, man. Yeah, that's on my list too.
Ozarks is fucking cool. That's a fucking good show.
Did you see Outsider?
Nah, I didn't see that.
That's just fucking good.
That I should probably go after this.
There you go. There you go. All right. So my pull list for this week, I've been watching Gravity Falls on Disney Plus. I've been kind of raving about this show. It's really good. I'm on the second season. It's a Disney cartoon show, but it's kind of like, it's got a lot of adult kind of like creepy horror vibes to it. Like Ricky would appreciate like a lot of the references and like kind of like shit they have in it. It's
Gravity Falls, you said, right?
Gravity Falls. Yeah, the animation's cool. Yeah, it's just kind of like a story about these kids going to a summer place with their uncle who runs a mystery tourist trap type place, and all the town's full of like all these like weird mysteries, and he finds a book of spells and like weird shit goes on in the town. There's so many like there's like zombie references and like fucking like weird fucking creatures and shit. It's a great show. It's really I'm on the second season. There was only 2 seasons, and it supposedly like wraps up like it's just a 2-season story. But it's really good, man. It's really a really fun show to watch. Yeah, just kind of like been watching a lot of podcasts and stuff, like a lot of wrestling podcasts have been good. Like the Cultaholic show has been really good. Steven Larson, you know, all these guys, you know, they've been actually having some good entertaining shows during this time. See, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I rewatched this Really High the other day, and I kind of appreciate it a little more.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that's great.
It's a great movie to watch intoxicated because it's such a weird fucking movie. It's all over the place. Great fucking flick. Great cast in it. Danny McBride, James Franco, Natalie Portman.
Yeah,
great movie.
She's fine in there too, Natalie Portman.
Yeah, she's pretty damn hot. This is a good flick to watch. You know, when you can hang out with some friends and get high and do a bunch of drugs. Watch High Maintenance. It's good flick to watch right now. Cool. You got any hidden gems this week? Hidden gems. It's pretty much like a show and tell. You got something personal to you that stands out, like old school when you were in kindergarten. You bring a toy to show and tell and show off something cutty that you have that's personal to you. Rick, you got anything this week?
Final Fantasy VII. Finally downloaded it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I've been fucking playing the shit out of. As soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go fucking put a couple of hours in on that game. The game is just amazing. I think it's probably, I don't know how long it is just yet, but it's fucking beautiful, dude. It's real epic game. I'm happy with it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Womack, you got anything hidden gem? Anything you want to bring your son in there as your hidden gem?
Yeah. Gonna fucking stream us playing Fortnite with
yeah, there you go. Probably get a lot more views than I would.
Got cable. I was fucking shooting people with cable and shit. Cool. I mean, not really. Like, I'm just Fuck, I'm just looking for new shit. I'm just listening to what you guys are saying, and maybe go ahead. I have been watching that the fucking Spider-Man, the '80s Spider-Man cartoon on fucking.
Nice.
The best
I don't know
Spider-Man
why they
cartoon.
put the '60s one on there.
People are fucking like, oh, the '90s Spider-Man cartoon is about it. It's like, no, it's not, dude. The '80s Spider-Man cartoon is the best fucking Spider-Man
cool.
cartoon.
Even though the music gets recycled and there's not a lot of stuff, but he's a fucking just the personality of him is.
Yeah. The voice is right. Like the characters are right. I love the animation. Like, it's not like expensive
the
animation.
music is like the best. Like I don't know. That's the best. That's the shit.
Oh yeah.
Spider-Man.
That's the best. Awesome. That and fucking like the X-Men cartoons like still holds up. That shit's still fucking sick. Like I don't know. So told you fucking I'm naming all these comic fucking shows and shit. Told you I'm a fucking geek.
Fucking nerd, man. Try to hide it. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab something randomly for my hidden gem. I'm gonna grab my little Mr. Sparkle.
Mr. Sparkle.
Mr. Sparkle.
Mr. Sparkle.
These are what are these? The Kid Robot ones. Yeah, these are like the blind bag ones, and yeah, this is one I picked up. Famously, Mr. Sparkle from The Simpsons, where Homer discovers he's on a brand of a cleaner from Japan, and they realize he's just a combination of a couple other like ads put together. So he gets all he goes to Japan. It's a pretty funny episode. So Mr. Sparkle, that's my hidden gem. Mr. Sparkle.
If you want to look for any fucking nationwide tragedies or fucking incidents, just watch The Simpsons, because I think like fucking 3 of the motherfuckers came true.
Well, you've had fucking how many fucking years of fucking episodes, man? 30 years of TV. Of course, you're gonna get something right.
Yeah, but they had like 9/11 on there, where they fucking had 9/11 with the towers, and they fucking came down. They had the pretty much the coronavirus. Remember when it was from Japan and the fucking dude coughed in the box and then
and then it came on over.
It came over and fucking like that shit. They had Trump being president and Trump's fucking president. Like they had a lot of shit on it. Like,
it's all adding up. It's all adding up.
I think there was one about fucking somebody crashing in a helicopter and shit.
Yeah.
Well, you're just holding up the Terror Tuesday patch, Rick.
Yeah, I know.
That's your hidden gem.
I was looking for it the other day. I was like, Terror Tuesday, man.
Yeah, man. Goes to camp, man.
You know what I was hoping for? They were supposed to do like a 17, 18, 19. Never did it.
Yeah. Yeah. So we lucked out. We're there in the good times. I miss Terror Tuesday. I want to go back.
I miss Terror Tuesday so much.
I miss going to the movie. I just want to go to the movies, man.
We should try to do a host party, dude. Fucking throw on like a fucking old school horror fucking flick.
I love old school horror.
I don't know. Shit, I'll throw fucking Critters on or some shit.
The Blob remake from the 80s.
The Blob remake 86.
There you go. Kevin Dillon. Hell yeah.
Fucking Kevin Dillon.
Oh,
Who is it? Shawnee Smith?
Right there.
There you are. That's it.
Johnny Drama.
In all this dramatic goodness.
This movie is awesome. This is an underrated fucking movie too.
No.
I remember seeing that at the new mission back.
I might start up Entourage again. Now that you fucking say that.
Puppet Master.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, revisiting Entourage. Yeah, that was a fun show. Until like they tried to turn him into like a porn star banging drug addict and like man, trying too hard, guys.
Yeah, do something with him. The movie wasn't even that bad. I like the movie too. The
movie's fine. It was just like a cool episode of the show. Like it was
fucking Entourage. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man.
All right, let's see. All right, so read a couple last of these chats. Emily, high maintenance is fabulous. Barry is great. Barry is a fucking amazing show. I love Barry so much. That's a fucking awesome show.
Well, I like dudes, so I mean.
Yeah,
that's Bill Hader, right?
Dude.
Yeah, Hader.
Miguel, you'd love fucking Barry. That's right up your alley.
Yeah, I mean.
And Henry Winkler's in there. Come on, man. Fuck the Fonz, man. Come on now. Let's see. Rewatching. Emily's rewatching Mad Men and love it. That's right. That's the show I got to revisit too.
My grandma watches Mad Men.
Well, she lived through that time, so I guess it relates a little more time. Yeah. Let's see. Lil Leo watches Gravity Falls. Lil Leo has good taste. Good show. Yeah, she's pretty hot.
The Shirley Temples with a splash of orange juice.
Bo Predator Hunting Grounds about to hit. Looks like a great game. Is that the Predator Hunting Grounds? That's like the same like Friday the 13th, right? Where like one person plays the Predator and the other people.
Similar, yeah. but I think you actually have like weaponry to try to kill him. Like you don't have to do some kind of crazy fucking off the wall shit like you have to do to kill Jason. Like you could actually, if you like band together, there's a good chance you can take down a predator, but you're just like super spread out.
Well,
Let's see. Alex Sanchez again. Old school horror party, bro. Yeah, I'm down with that. Bo Strickland. Nightbreed. Cable cut.
The Cabal cut. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. What's the difference?
It makes the Nightbreed makes more sense.
What's that?
With a lot of the shit that happens. But the director's cut's a lot better, dude.
Okay.
What is that? I don't even never heard of that shit.
Well, you don't remember Nightbreed? Remember Nightbreed?
I heard.
Clive Barker.
Vaguely familiar.
Yeah, you're right. You'll if you look at the cover, you'll recognize it. Cool. All right, I think that's a good show right there. I think we're almost 2 hours. Almost. We're breaking records. I think we're breaking records. So yeah, man. So shout out to everyone that was in the chat: Michelle, Alex, Arena, Alex Sanchez, Emily. I said Michelle, Big Leo. See, I think Irv was in here at some.
Bo,
the All-Star. Somebody showed him the internet, so that's nice.
I'm glad we got the draft coming up too. Happy about that. What's the
so am I.
When is the draft?
Draft on Thursday. Oh, Ray talking. Me and Nippy.
Oh, let's do a draft day special, Ray.
It's gonna be it's gonna be weird, yeah. Not being well, you know, everybody's doing the like in-home trainings, fuck, running on trail.
No combine. They're gonna have to do it off.
Well, they gotta have to go by their college fucking footage.
They're gonna have to go off. They're gonna have to go purely off of college film now.
That's how you're supposed to do it anyway. Fuck. Look, this guy sucks. Oh, he's good. Let's fucking get him. Well.
Let's see, Alex Sanchez
in this fucking draft.
Emily, much love by Alex Sanchez. Yeah, this podcast is gonna get big, and I'm hopping on you guys' journey. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. We're trying, man. We're trying, bro. Womack, thanks for coming on. This was a good discussion. I'm glad to actually have you on. You know, this has been a long time coming. So you know.
There you go. Oh fuck, 144. Did you get 144? Did you hit it?
Let's see. We got where are we at now?
144.
We're at 130.
I thought you said you're at 143.
I know. We lost 13 because
Did we lose them? My bad.
No, I'm just kidding. Let's see.
Come on, facial hair. No fucking probably get them back.
Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. 143. So we didn't lose anybody, so that's good. Remember to like and subscribe. So
like and subscribe, guys.
Like and subscribe. Thanks for coming on. Got any final thoughts? Any thing you want to let the world know before we let go of you?
We already let go of him.
He's already jumped out. He's already jumped out the window. Rick, you got any final thoughts for anyone?
No, everybody just take care, be safe, and download Final Fantasy VII. There he's back. He's back. Now he can have final one.
Download Final. Yeah, any final thoughts, Mr. Womack?
No, I'm looking forward to these fucking Marvel DC movies. Bloodshot. What's up with Bloodshot? That's just fucking.
You tell me. You started it. Fuck.
Hey. More of these things.
Were there problems on set? Is that what? It looks horrible. It looks like fucking horrible fucking movie.
I mean,
it looks like Yui Boll made it.
Yeah.
As much as Last Jedi tried to make me hate Star Wars, I fucking still like Star Wars. I hope to see more good shit like Mandalorian. I hope they fucking come out with new shit.
Mando.
Mitch's 4 looks like if it's ever getting done. I don't know. Fuck. I mean, big up to Fortnite for having Deadpool and X-Force on there.
Who are you, man? So yeah, just shout out to everyone, man, supporting the channel, man. We're still trying to, work on some stuff and trying to, do what we can in this weird, crazy time of fucking the apocalypse. So appreciate people that are watching the show. I think we had like up to like 11 viewers at one point, so that's cool. Sweeping the nation. So yeah, thanks for everybody checking out the show.
Shout out to Nippy.
I didn't understand any of those words you just said.
Oh, you know.
You know. All right, go watch your cartoons, okay?
What the hell am I doing now?
All right, go watch The Outsider. All right. So thanks everyone for watching. This was a good show. This was a lot of fun. Let's have a good, safe, wash your hands, wash your ass, don't touch your face. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
All right, Grayson, Zilla.
Peace.
All right, Lance.
Later.
Like.